Max, it's yours. It's your own shit. Like I lie. Yeah, but I'm honest about it. So everyone's got. Have you not seen this? It's been what do they call it? A craze.
Thank you.
Of pranksters. Like it's mainly in America, and I think the UK will start doing more silly things soon. But like where they like grab your girl's arm and try and move to her in front of you.
No. Is that a
You
new
ain't
thing?
seen this? It's not like brand new, but people have been doing it for a minute. Like, you know, like where escalators go, like what?
Yeah.
that
I've seen that.
joint.
Yeah.
I'll walk back up, bro.
But the thing is, is the bravery. Would something not click in your head thinking he might know how to fight on a crazy level? Because who does this?
But what? Who? The person that actually touched the actual prankster.
I'm just laughing at this thing because London just isn't. We don't have that American thing of like if you see a tech fit kid with his babe, that's a gun carrying, a knife wielding child that if you touch him, he's going to stab you.
Yeah,
so it's just not. I don't think those things can run in London. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is, we don't look, but I feel like some people are silly enough, like. Because pranksters are trying it in London these days. Like,
I mean, we did have, I can't remember my man's name, Mizzy.
Yeah.
Who, that was like some wild shit. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Bro, listen to me, guys.
That was so crazy.
I remember, you know, sometimes you watch things, you're always scrolling. I remember him going into a house and the woman was like, James!
Yeah.
And I was like, wife, I was at home. And
What
my
would
wife
happen?
Yeah, it's
said,
just,
Tom, there's a random...
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
Like there's no...
It can
there's
really
no,
get peaked.
There's no middle ground there.
No.
Like,
I'm not a 999 guy. I'm grabbing something guy.
And I don't think that type of prank can run in America.
No.
They don't stand your ground. They've got guns.
They've got
you hear it on
legal
the
right
news.
to shoot you.
You hear it on Fox.
Yeah, they've actually got legal right to shoot you. That's
You
crazy.
actually cannot. London, it can't run. Like, even just down to the way that, like, journalism is done. And, like, for example, you got someone like Charlemagne, like, before he was just like, yo, this is shit, this is whatever. He don't mind bucking into somebody, but America's huge. You might not even meet that person.
Bro.
I still remember when there was an issue with Tion and Silva, and Tion's...
I was there, bro.
Right.
Was you guys
Tion,
I just watched
Tion's
it.
beat up too many people.
I think I was there
Right.
as well.
No,
Beat up too many people.
I
It's not
remember
nice.
it like it was yesterday. Because it was DJ Afrobeat used to do these parties.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. I don't know if it was Coco Afro. I don't know. It was me, Dems, my cousin were like, oh, we're going to go. We're going to dress up. We called Afrobeat. It was a crazy line. We go in. As we're going in, we've gone in and we're just waiting out inside, just in the lobby. And we look back and I see Tion run towards Silva. Boop!
Yeah.
He's on the door and he's like sliding off the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's
going on?
What's
we
actually
just
happening?
got here. I'm trying to get lit. I hope this doesn't... Because look, Tion was performing with Afrobeat, you know, he performed straight after, bro.
Oh, so it continued after?
He performed straight after.
I thought this was at the end of the rave.
Nah, bro. It was at
10:30.
at the beginning, bro. And it was like, I think he said something like, next time we'll see if he'll chat my name. So after, I went and did my Googles.
He said live.
Yeah,
Let me
'cause I
see
wanna
what
know
the hell is...
Why did Tion?
You know, it already comes up.
Yeah.
When you just type in, and you know what?
Tion X, Mr. Silva.
Bro, so I checked it and it was like, you know when like, I think Silva was just talking about Afrobeats.
It was the interview that
and
he
he
had,
was
didn't
like,
it?
oh, I think people should pay dues. You know, we did this, and obviously they took this sound and turned it into this sound, and then the interview was like, names.
Yeah.
And obviously he said his name first. And bro, the thing is, it's not even like Tion replied. He just saw him.
Yeah,
just banged him.
He never even knew he had a problem.
And it's
said,
like,
"I don't
bro,
do that internet
obviously,
thing."
I'm not one for violence and that, but bro, I think he set his name in stone in terms of
Yeah, no, word.
when you speak my name, I'll load you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And it's like that.
And they've done a song together, innit?
Mr. Silva
They've
and
done a song
Tion.
together.
I've definitely not after. I haven't heard one before, but definitely not after.
Bro,
Definitely not after.
That was peak. Imagine you come in somewhere. I remember I went to a New Year's party, yeah. New Year. You know, there's a scramble. I think when I was at 19, it was like, when it's New Year's, you're trying to find a motive.
Yeah.
It was that period.
It's hedonistic. It's horrible when you're trying to find a
I
motive.
got to the motive. And we're taking the stairs to the apartment. There's 2 parties going on. One on the right and one on the left. We don't know which one it is. But on this side, there's blood on the walls. And I'm like, I'm praying that it's this one on the right.
Even so,
Bro.
don't go to the one on the left.
Opens the one, the door opens on the one on the right. And I see Biz, all of the ER guys in there with bare, nice, entertaining ladies.
Yeah.
And I see my boy in there. And I'm like, you're supposed to be with us in the blood boy.
In the blood bath next door.
And the door's closing. And he's just looking at us. Because he basically left that when it got on tops and found his way in there. And we now have to go into this red wedding. Like, bro. Like, fam. Because it's New Year's, no one knows where to go. So, bro, they shacked some guy up and the party carried on. And we still stayed there and partied.
Bro, New Year's, like I gave up on New Year's long time ago in terms of like trying to find a good motive.
Did you ever try and like kiss at 12 though?
I always wanted to, but
I've done that before. I've done that before.
I was with my parents.
There was one New Year's that I won't ever forget. I went to church and then afterwards, my cousin David was like, "Oh yeah, like we're going to West End." And you know, transport's free and all of that, so we just jumped on the tube. This was nice. I was thinking, right, like we didn't have to. Like this was calm. Get there, yeah. And I don't know where we were going. We were walking around Trafalgar Square. When I'm saying bodies everywhere.
You kissed a stranger?
No, I didn't kiss no stranger. I was young, but people were just drunk on the floor. And then I saw, I was like, what is happening right now, bro? I was genuinely scared. Like, I was like, I'm ready to go home because this place, I don't know what happens after 12. That scared me into going to church. Like, I was just like, I can't be outside when it turns 12 because it's mad.
Yeah, as I got older, I think I wanted to preserve my life until the next year. So it's like, I'd rather go, let me be with the Holy Spirit in church.
Yeah, at least.
When it crosses into the thingy, then let's get lit.
Yeah, as in
I
after
started
12.
getting scared. I was like, oh, what if I don't make it to the...
Yeah, a girl got bottled with me once.
Wait, as in she was with you?
Yeah, there's like 20 of us because we used to go to the London Eye to watch the fireworks when it was free.
Yeah.
Got there, everyone just started dashing bottles. Big circle emerges. You know, like it's supposed to be a mosh pit, but people are just throwing bottles across the circle, clips her head. One got me in the back as well, pause, but like, it was rough. We never went there again.
got me in the
It was crazy. Head was boss. You know, like, when girls get injured, they just freeze. It's like, if
someone's supposed to save me, bro.
if you panic, she's finished.
Yeah.
So I have to guide her to the ambulance.
You know,
Am I bleeding?
getting bottled is crazy.
Aye.
I'm telling
Getting
you.
bottled
Glass
with a Hennessy bottle. Do you know how mad that is?
The consistency of the glass
Bro.
is breaking on your head.
That's mad.
As in, like,
It's even triple glazed.
you know what's mad,
Like, dirt solid.
Everything is electrons in it. The electrons of the glass and your skull are meshing, bro.
That's making new compounds in your head.
The thing is, and it's
like
finishing
AU.
your cranium.
Bro.
BR.
It's films will make you think the glass is gonna smash. all the
Yeah.
time, and it
It
doesn't
doesn't.
work.
It
like,
Miss a
Listen, I remember we went Bermondsey to scuff a ute once, and I had to stop my boy.
Excuse me?
You lot are brave.
We went
You left the house and went to
It's
Bermondsey.
young, bro. That's young
That's
days.
the place that they leave there to go and load people. Why are you going there to load them?
It sounds mad when you think of Bermondsey as a place.
Going there to beef a ute, Everyone, we got on buses with bottles, like. The crime, they've seen us.
They were
Everybody's on the
lighted.
bus.
I would have loved to see that story on camera.
Yeah.
So they had bottles of Smirnoff.
What?
20
WKD.
It was champagne bottles. You see the thing when we got to our when we got to our destination, but the way my boy backed it out, I stopped him. I said, if you bottle him with this, we'll get into prison. You have to relax. We let him get away. I said, I'm not going going to.
What did he do, man?
I was just going along for the ride. I don't know why he was beefing. Like, we saw him, like, and you know, like, have you ever been on a glide? I don't know if you have, yeah.
No.
And the op is there.
Oh, accidentally, I've been on the glide. I didn't know we was on the glide until the glide. As soon as it started gliding, I said,
glide, the op might not be there when you get there.
Yeah.
There was no Snapchat. Like, you get there, there's nothing. You just go back home. Like, he was there.
Have you not done school glides?
What, like gone to other schools?
Hey, my bro.
I didn't like it.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't go.
Just quickly, with the school glides, it wasn't for the faint-hearted.
No.
Because our one was Ramsey and Tennyson. Because that was Peckham and Brixton. That's not a good one.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
It wasn't all just like, let's go and beef that school. That one was area determined, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you would literally go home, come back and say,
I stayed on the bus.
What happened yesterday? Yeah. You don't go there.
Bro, imagine, yeah. There's been 2 school glides. No, one was college, one was school. I used to go Woolworth Academy, yeah. It was just called Woolworth. But we were beefing Jeffrey
Old
Chaucer.
Kent, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I was with them dons yesterday. They said they was finishing you guys.
I beg to differ. Bro, imagine, yeah. So, they've come outside the school. We're in year 10. Their year 11s have come outside our school. Yeah. Bro, we are terrified because we don't back the
Where's your
11s
year
beef.
11s? Oh, they've
They
come
were
for the year
playing
11s.
Sacred Heart
Well, football.
at Burgess.
And all the shooters and all the real
and
top
thing
ones
is,
are playing
Jeffrey
football.
Chaucer were rough. They were like getting like cell swords and mercenaries, bro. People that weren't in uniform.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, this is them times when when you see someone with dreadlocks, you think they're mad dangerous.
Yeah, of course.
I saw bare like people with dreadlocks tied up. Like I'm like, yo, we're going to die. And obviously we
The bad
can't.
guys are here.
We can't run.
Yeah.
And bro, the 11s, yeah, bro, we had like Naira and bro, like wild man. So we're calling them saying, yo,
They're outside.
they're outside. Our head teacher comes out and said, if anybody does anything, they're getting expelled. So there's literally, it's like a Green Street line, bro. And the thing is,
just watching each
we had
other.
to get our year 9s to get involved, the ringers.
Yeah,
The fobs got involved.
Yeah.
So now, the 11s are running with their football. They've left the game. It was like 70 minutes. They've just run off the pitch, run into the school. Bro, so we now know they're coming. So now we get pumped.
Yeah.
It's like, what? We're like, what?
They'll be in 2 minutes.
Our head teacher is like trying to stop everything. He's like, oh, you're going to get expelled. You're going to get expelled. Bro, it was like the cavalry, bro. Like, I remember a full squad is 22 players. So there's people off the bench. Everybody was running. They ran off. The next day, we heard that one of our friends was picking up his little brother from school, and they remembered him from there, and they stabbed him, and he died.
Oh my God.
So we weren't sure in it. We wasn't really sure if it happened, if it wasn't happening. It was just rumors. By the end of the week, on the Friday, we're about to all go home. The head teacher does like a assembly, and said that David's died. Damn. Bro, I'm never gonna forget this day. Yeah, there was a guy called Ade. He's one of the fobs with no hierarchy, he's just dangerous by
It's
himself.
just him. Him alone.
He has no odor.
As soon as the head teacher said David Adua, sadly his heart stopped from the stab wound and all of that.
R.I.P.
He stood up and he started walking out, and we all knew where he was going. Everybody just got up and we started marching to Jeffrey Chaucer.
Swear.
This was like work experience times. We're in year 10.
So
you
year
know?
10, yeah.
So we don't even know if they're there.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Brother, we went into that school. We loaded every year from year 9 downwards. Because there was no year 10.
Yeah, 11s are off for
There was
GCSEs.
Oh
year
my
10.
gosh.
Do you get what I mean? And bro, this was the time when people were sucking phone. Bro, I was opening Blazer, taking phone, bro. I was loading. We were just loading random people, bro. Because of the
Anger, yeah.
Anger.
I can't believe they actually killed one of us. And you know, when you go to school, you inherit this beef of a school. You don't even know why you're beefing.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember when we were leaving the school, for some reason, there was a batch of them, because a lot of them were Brooklyn. They were just in the area.
Yeah.
So they actually came, they had nanks and everything, and then it was like, oh shit, this is real now. Police came and everyone cut. Bro, those glides, yeah, the school ones, I was it's not for the faint-hearted because it's like,
it's not, bro.
it may start off as a joke, but some of these kids actually became
bro.
gun carrying,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
and knife wielding, you know?
100%, bro.
It's mad.
Like even in college, the kid that passed away in Victoria,
Yeah.
bro, the same thing, bro. It started over something stupid. They're like, everyone should go Victoria. Me and my friends were like, we don't know what this beef is. There was 2 buses, bro. 148 that goes to Camberwell and a 52 that goes to Victoria.
Yeah.
The people that got in the 52 all went to jail.
Everyone.
All of them. Because it was
Everyone.
joint enterprise times.
Oh yeah,
Everyone.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
by the time I got home, my dad was watching TV, and you know when they showed the helicopter, Victoria, and I knew everything.
Yeah.
Like everyone was, it all the bro.
It's so crazy. No, obviously these lot are all man's ready from school. The year below, innit?
Tennyson, yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Tennyson,
yeah.
yeah.
They were in Tennyson. So obviously when we've come to St. Charles, obviously our year is just our year. Then when your year came in, that's when obviously they came in. And then it was like, I remember just the next day, it was like college was eerie.
It's peak still.
It was eerie. It was there was a missing factor from college because obviously there's bare of them. So then my brother just went, "Do you hear what happened yesterday?" I said, "No, I just came in on a normal school day." He said, "Bro, like, one of these lot did somebody in like Victoria, bro." I was like, "What? Victoria?"
That's
It's
not
the
even normal
craziest
police.
place.
I said, "What do you mean Victoria?" I'm thinking you must be in Pimlico, surely. He said, "Bro, in the station." I said, "You're fucking lying."
It's peak, bro.
I couldn't believe it when I heard that. But that's what I'm saying, that school stuff is mad. You're right, it starts normal and then it's like, all of a sudden, someone just got a knife and that's it. It just goes out of control, like.
It wasn't. It's fun when it's in school and it's like X versus Y.
Yeah.
It's just
The dumb
hands.
set versus the smart set. Like that's
Yeah,
calm.
yeah.
When you start doing away games, bro.
Aye, pride gets involved.
Bro,
Heavy.
I gotta tell you a time where I got loaded on a bus. I got so imagine this because bro, sometimes you gotta take
Of course.
I know my wins, I know my L's.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm Chaucer. They take the bus 63. Most of the Woolworth students take 343. It's 2 different routes. If you take the 63 in the morning, you're gonna buck Chaucer boys and they're gonna load you. If you take a 343 in the morning as a Chaucer, we're gonna load you. Cool. Bro, I get on my bus in Nam. Usually on my bus here, bro, it's like, it's not people my year, it's the year 9s, the year 8s. Most people go other routes.
Was you sat at the back?
I'm always at the back.
Top at the back.
Of course.
I'm going, so I'll get on the bus, go top. At the back, I see one tall you.
Do you know what's crazy about the back of the bus? It's like,
not even
you know,
safe,
like
bruv.
the 9-to-5ers, the adults, they're at the front, but the back of the bus must seem like so far away from
Like,
you know, like
bro.
they're not even thinking about walking there because whatever happens there, they're just gonna face front.
The
They'll
top
never look back.
And the back of the bus.
Bro.
I don't know why you go to sit there.
But this is my point. There's just politics on these type of things. There's a you in the middle at the back with a Chaucer tie, Chaucer everything like this. Like this, bro. And there's bare wall of students. And all these people, they're normal kids. They don't even know anything about this beef. I see my boy's little brother, who's also a wrongin'. But he's like in year 8 and he's on joints and he's angry on the bus. Like he's agitated. So I sit down next to him. I was like, what's this you doing? He's like, bro, I would have banged him, but he's tiny, you know? So I'm thinking, nah. And in your mind, you're thinking, nah, how can he's violating our year 9s?
You don't even know.
He's violating our school. He's gonna walk past our school, bro. How can he be on our bus? A public bus.
That I paid 40p for.
Bro.
My bus.
You talk about 40p. I had free 16 plus. PPP, bro. So imagine, I'm sitting on the bus. I'm like, cool. I know where we're getting off. I'm gonna slap this you. So, bro.
Not once it's on the journey when we're getting off.
Because I could slap him and cut.
Yeah.
At least I know you can't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Because bro, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't take him.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, he was massive.
Yeah.
And I didn't get like this tall and big until like year 11, bro. Yeah. So fam, it gets to the bus stop. It does that slow thing before it goes like this. On the like this, yeah, I use that momentum. Fam, I got big hands, like clap this you. Like it was such a shock to him because he was like that, innit? This is bah! So I'm blowing off the bus stop. I get downstairs. I'm trying to
The emergency.
It's one of them slow ones. Brother, this guy blows down. Then I actually see how tall he is. As he's coming down, I could only see his legs.
Legs and torso.
Bro.
Just begging down the stairs.
Brother, I'm like up to his belly, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit. So fam, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna bang him. Before he tries to get to the stairs, I tried to bang him. Donnie's just doing this. Gonk! Every time I miss, he loads my... So bro, and he's holding my tie. Just know, at the end of this ordeal, my tie is like...
The peanut.
You know, the worst part about all of this is, yeah, as I'm getting loaded, by the time he's loading me, I could hear, like, Tom! It's like my auntie.
Oh no.
Like I could see her at the corner of my eye. Like one of my aunties, like my mum's friend, is watching me get loaded. So now I even think it's 8 a.m. When I get home tonight,
I'm
gonna get flogged again.
I'm gonna get flogged.
Once
Bro.
I get loaded.
I get off the bus. The guy even kicks me off the bus. He's begging me.
Go to school, bro.
Get out of here.
I told
Bro,
you to go get
and I
education.
think, and it's 8 a.m. now. I've been, my shirt's ripped, like that. And I'm sweating like I've like playtime's already happened. And now I'm thinking, now that year 9's definitely think I'm even more moist.
Yeah. You got work.
I got works, bro. I go to school. I tell the man them, oh, yo, some you
Tried it.
Bro, I tried. Man, I had to slap him.
Man's just omitting bare parts of the story. You can't do
Yeah, 9s have a whole different version.
They got a whole
Bro,
different
they got the
version.
truth.
Yeah,
They got the truth.
Yeah, nah.
I got the highlights.
Interesting.
Fam. So like, fam, obviously there's times like random have come in and said, oh, like one of my boys got bottled. For supermarket bottle. So we went there at lunch. We could go out at lunch, innit?
Yeah.
We get there and he's like, we catch like a few of them, and then he's like, oh, now all I want is an apology. So I was like, do you think we came here for an apology? We have to be back for maths. Bro, we came to load the guy, bro, about apology. We wanted to bottle him at the end. Yeah, bro.
Where's the Super Bowl? Because you know you need to make it even.
Fam, school beef was mad.
Took me out for an apology. That's crazy.
I don't think I ever got into a scrap with another school, you know.
No. I never either. But I remember, I don't think our year wasn't really into that. It was literally only that Tennyson's and Ramsey thing that was very serious. That wasn't just, oh, if you're from Tennyson's, you need to come and back it. Man wouldn't ask you, are you coming? Because man are like, if you're not from Brixton, you're not coming. Do you get what I'm saying? But I remember, I don't know if you was there, Fred. Do you remember there was a point where there was some issue with, obviously Dorset's around the corner from us. So it's like, when you're going to school, it's like you only know of, oh, there's Brixton and Peckham. Then everything else is like, not really, there's nothing happening there.
Yeah.
Dorset is a full-on ends. Full on.
I did not know that, man.
But we're not, trust me. So I remember some things happen at lunch with some youths that live in the area. We're just thinking, we used to call it back shop because it was the shop that's behind the school. So we're thinking, some youths from around like the back shop area tried it. Pause.
2 youths as well, just 2 youths.
You remember?
About 75 of us went
Oh
down
my God.
there.
Oh
Year
my
10, year
God.
11 and 3 year 9s.
Everybody came out like,
Year 9s aren't allowed out, but 3 of them wanted to be involved. And you know they're the first blue blazers you saw running.
Yeah,
You know.
all 10s and 11s got black blazers. You see a blue blazer amongst you, you know that one's a delinquent, bruv. I remember we've gone to the block now, wherever because we're thinking we know where you live. We're 10, there's
It's crazy
70
that
of us.
They're supposed to be in school as well.
Yeah.
But they're not at school.
Bro,
They're community kids.
Yo, guys, I know you're enjoying the content, but I had to stop it. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and most importantly, subscribe, bruv. Fam, we're trying to hit 100K this year, and we can't do it without you guys. So listen, take a second and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
Oh,
The Sentinel kids.
yeah. Well, they're just standing up and like, yeah, calm down. And then someone flashed it, brandished.
You saw the metal, the light of the metal go gleam.
Someone brandished it. I just saw everyone, hey! Everyone just scattered.
Brandished it off the balcony.
Scattered.
What?
At that point, we was like, yeah.
You're coming from school. Man's got it in his shelf at home.
I'm here with this. I'm here with it.
Bro, we just came
mad.
to rush someone.
Said
Like,
4-4, no safety.
bro.
Hey.
Bro, it's so mad, but yeah, I just remember that in school. There wasn't too many other things.
Actually, there was a pellet gun as well.
Bro, no one ain't got time to ask.
You wouldn't know.
Time to find the
I know.
No one ain't got
Is that
time.
orange tip?
Could
I
have been a
can't see.
pellet gun, gas gun.
Whatever it is, I'm not involved.
Bro.
That person's ego must be through the roof.
Oh my god, I just made like 70
man,
kids
just
just run.
run.
Like
70 kids.
everyone just scattered, bro.
At least no one was trying to be a hero, bruv.
No. He was on the balcony, bro.
You don't even know who he troubled. It was just, we're going around it. Everyone just started loading up.
And that's the thing that's so mad, how you get brought into it. I don't even know what happened. It was just like, yo, man's on lunch. Yeah, we're going there.
The thing is, yeah,
All right, let's
if
go.
someone got loaded there, at that time,
Yeah.
you know we're going to John.
You think so?
John Enterprise.
Back then.
Brother.
Well, we was the one that was getting hurt, though. we was the victims in that one. Trust me.
But it doesn't.
Trust me.
It doesn't
we
matter.
were victims all the way through if something happened.
You lot, if you're caught up in that, and
Yeah.
in that you're conspiring to go and load.
Yeah.
So you're getting in, bro.
That CCTV.
Bro, there's
footage.
people that I know, yeah, literally were just watching, and they got 2 years, bro, and a criminal record.
It's mad, bro.
All you have to do is say stop.
Yeah. At least, yeah. So, yeah. So you look like
You
it's
still get attempted, bro.
what?
You go down for attempted, bro.
That's mad.
Attempting to load, bro.
Is your school still Woolworth or they changed it? Is it
Called
Academy?
Wolf Academy now.
Yeah.
I went there the other day because I want to do an event there. Yes. Bro, I'm just looking. I'm like,
What? A Moutchi madness?
yeah, we're
Oh,
doing
okay.
one called Back to School.
Okay.
We want to take that year 11 slot, the last day of year 11, and turn it into a party, like signing shirts. We're gonna
Yeah.
get the dinner ladies to serve, but like it's gonna be food we want.
Yeah.
Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, the theme.
Wait, is this for the kids or for adults?
This is for adults, bro?
Okay,
Adults,
cool.
It's a
bro.
nostalgia type
okay.
of thing.
Cool.
But yeah, I want
have the
people,
short
them kids,
skirts
you
and
know,
that.
all of that, gel the hair, take the pictures like this,
Yeah.
all of that, and we're gonna the acts that I want, yeah, bro. I can't even say it. It's too perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
too
get
perfect.
it?
Well, you know, you have to
Working.
dream.
Yeah.
One of my boys has just worked with him, so
Oh, okay, cool.
I think we can.
In
make
my
it
head, I
work.
was thinking it was Britney Spears.
Britney, nah.
Oops,
Just think about that.
I did it again.
Think about,
Can't lie,
think
bro.
about
That'll
that
go
time. No, this person will go off.
More than Britney Spears, man.
In school uniform.
Bro, I promise you, if you think about the time when you was in school and this artist came out, you would have lost your mind. I just don't want to, you know,
Okay.
so, you know.
Yeah.
If you
I'll say it off camera. Fuse.
Nah, not in
Was you
school.
in school when Fuse was, was doing his thing?
That was what, college?
was it college?
Yeah, that was.
Didn't Fuse start in college when he was
I feel
in
like
college?
Fuse started after uni, bruv.
No, I was a Zonto in uni.
Oh yeah. It's also
Yeah, it wasn't after uni. It was
Maybe
uni.
first or second year.
Yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
He was on Channel U.
Doing what?
Fuse-
He was
Oh yeah,
definitely on
it
Channel
was. It
U.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to the school. I looked at just the facilities that these people have. I look at it, I'm like, you guys have no excuse to bang out, man.
Like it's too good
This
here.
place is
I
too
went to
good,
my
bro.
school the other day. They're closing it. Yeah, like not even 3 classrooms had touchscreen whiteboards.
The interactive whiteboards.
Horrible.
Damn.
School was collapsed. The wall is falling off. The toilets are the same.
Oh, you actually went?
Yeah, same.
Wait,
toilet
so this
that-
is actually how it looked. Like this
Bro.
isn't. They've started demolishing it.
They
and
started
they said
demolishing.
stop.
The
let
toilet
guy-
is the same toilet we had.
Oh man.
Damn.
The toilet had no seat.
Oh my!
It's the same
Man's
toilet
been
we
hovering.
had. The
Generations of hoverers, man.
crazy.
You know if they do that time lapse, it'll just be.
Crazy.
That is mad. That is mad.
Classrooms had tiles on it that were bad. Same carpet. Like if you walk into the classroom, it smells of 1996.
Oh, bro.
What the hell does 996 smell like?
Is it? You know what I mean,
It's
bro?
crazy. It was horrible. It was
So sherbets.
stained floor. It was mad. It was crazy. And I was like, yeah, I get why the school's closing. Car. They were like, when parents bring their kids to come and view the school, parents are just like, what the fuck is this? My kid can't learn here.
Bro,
Because when you go to these academies, like you're saying, you're looking, you're like, why would you even bang out when you've got
everything.
All of this. Yeah.
you
proper
got
textbook and that?
glass everywhere, like you know the ones like it's a nice looking school, like Tennyson's.
Bro, we had to use the bench as a goal, bro.
What bench ball and that?
Yeah.
Bro,
of
you
course.
have actual
Goals.
with
Yeah.
nets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we
I
got
mean,
that.
like-
We had that towards the back end. Like they create like a pitch and that. That was nice.
What? A pitch?
Yeah. Like you see, like Sacred Heart.
Yeah.
Like literally at the front of the school on the left hand side. Well, if your inside is on the left, there was a pitch there, like
Swear
an
down.
AstroTurf.
Your school ain't got no stories though, man.
Yeah.
Sacred
You
I
got,
don't have them stories. I'm
Sacred
not a
Heart do have
gangbanger,
stories,
but they've
bro.
got stories, bro.
Bro, Sacred
The
Heart's got
stories.
stories. Don't ever think because they did the Jesus thing that
Bro, we had people in
Sacred
there.
Heart
Like
was
certain
on-
man
was all
can't
on
come
the
back to
Jesus.
the
They had a
country
Ramsey
right now.
back and forth as well, bro.
Yeah.
When, who?
Bro, Ramsey and
Peckham
Sacred
Bro,
Heart
think
was
about it.
serious.
Don't just be saying who.
I
what?
said I don't know. I'm not the
Bro.
gangster. I'm not the
Just
gangster.
arguing with no
I'm not the
story.
gangster, but
Bro.
I was present
Bro.
to know like
What's
certain
the
people got
story?
into madnesses.
Sacred
I don't
Heart
know. I'm not
had
involved.
Bricky Utes and Peckham Utes.
Yeah.
Sacred Heart had Bricky Utes and Peckham Utes.
Yeah.
So what
So
happened?
if there will be beef like Ramsey and something, the Peckham Utes will go and load there. Now, if there's also beef with Brixton Utes, the Brixton Utes will be leaving to go. Imagine me and you, you're Peckham, I'm Brixton, and there's beef in Sacred Heart, but we're both going there to fight on different sides.
Yeah.
Same in our school, but
Yeah.
like,
Now I just don't know the stories, but the stories.
Nah, there is.
Yeah, yeah.
what was
There's
you
definitely
lot's blazers
stories.
grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lot was never a bad man.
Grey and they had like
No,
a
we
red tie.
weren't beefing you lot.
That's
Like
fine,
it
but
was
you
the
know.
Ramsey Sacred Heart thing. That was always
That was always a thing.
a
I've
thing.
been Woolworth there and I knew it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Camberwell.
Guy
Yeah.
saying, bro,
I don't even know who he wants to
I
try
don't know
and
what
trigger
he's
right
doing,
now,
like,
but
bro, like,
I don't argue
'Cause-
with no story.
No, I'm just not gonna
What do you
say
argue
too
with no-
much because
What?
it's not my story to tell,
Bro,
with no
You know what I mean?
story.
I
Man
have
start
friends-
saying, "Oh yeah, we're tiny." Yeah, bro, it's not my
I didn't
story,
ask you
bro.
for names. There's
No,
no
I'm
stories,
just
like.
saying, I'm not involved. Before I tell it wrong and somebody comes and says, "Hey, bro,"
I'll be
remember
like,
when-"
nah, brother, I saw you speaking on that thing.
You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
a Rambo, it wasn't a flicky.
Yeah, I'm not involved. Yeah,
Someone messaged me like that.
What?
Oh my God, I forgot what it was. I did like something. Yeah, cool. So there's a book here that is about to come out about a youth that can time travel and he's from Peckham.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be a Netflix film.
Yeah.
Daniel Kaluuya is executive.
Yeah. We know it. Yeah.
So
the
I've-
Upper World or
yeah,
something, right?
Yeah, the Upper
yeah,
World.
and you
So
did the.
I did the voiceover. So I
Yeah.
played the
Cold.
guy in the book, the audio book. So I've pulled it out. We did a launch and blah, blah, blah. Every night I check my requested, innit? So I think it said, like, you know when it says like, Y dot or something, or capo this. It was just like, and obviously, bro, I'm from now. I mean, you would know who's who.
yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know this kid. And I think this person said, yo, what makes you think you could tell these stories without actually coming to the hood and like actually checking in with the guys that are actually doing it?
What?
So I'm like, I looked at the guy, I went on his page, I looked, blah, 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 I was like, okay. Because the actual writer is from Nam, and a lot of his story, he actually checked in with one of the,
Yeah.
I don't want to say even a name.
Yeah.
And so I asked, I was like, yo, ask my man if he knows who this guy is. And he was like, oh, no, don't worry. Forget that guy, it's not even, because if I go and actually do that, that guy might not see the next week, he might not have tomorrow plans.
Yeah.
So I was like, then I was thinking, raw, like, what makes this guy think you can
Come
like
to me.
load me. Even if I was doing that, like
I'm telling the story.
I'm telling
man.
this, what are you gonna do? And that's a big question that was raised. So people think about like Blue Story and that.
Yeah, that happened.
Some people are like, oh, it didn't happen like that. Ghetto Boys like, it didn't happen like that.
Yeah,
Everyone's got their bro. Everyone's got different perspectives. Like Fred now is saying, oh, tell us the secret heart stories, and you're even saying it's not my story to be.
It's not my story to tell.
Even if the real people come and tell the story, someone's gonna be angry, bro. Always.
It's I think it's weird that it's like, I get it at the same time though, because if it's your story and someone's telling it and you're thinking, hold on, that's not actually what happened, or it didn't happen like that. You're kind of thinking, bro, you're not only are you telling this wrong, you're profiting off it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I do get why people will be angry and be like, how come you didn't check in? But at the same time, it's kind of like, bro.
I'm not the director.
Yeah. To come to you, that's just part of the voice. He just grabbed the nearest person. Yeah. He's like, oh, he's from Peckham. Yeah. Let me get, because he's not gonna go to some middle class.
My whole thing as well, I don't know if we're trying to boost his ego, because he's, bro. He wasn't who he thought he was.
Yeah.
There's certain people that when they do that, you have to say, yo,
wait.
bro, you know what? I'm just a paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that
This one doesn't dignify
was
a
going to rub you in
response.
that way. You know? It wasn't that. Fam, sometimes being from Peckham and like, there's the bonuses of like, Peckham kind of like look after their own a bit.
Yeah.
I remember like when one of my biggest dreams as an actor was like, oh, I want to be like in a music video of like a rapper that I respect, like when they do like starring this person. So when gigs and that reached out, like I'm saying, what? Yeah, what? Do you know? Like it was a proud moment acting wise, but it was also a proud moment being from the hood wise, because I'm like there. Cause at the time there was like not even at the time. When I did the video shoot, they were like, "Yeah, bro, you one of our guys."
Yeah,
like,
yeah. There's a respect.
In the fold, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and he proper fucked with my work and stuff. And obviously, we spoke about a period when that Kojo thing happened.
What thing?
Bro, there was a situation back in the days when like Kojo the comedian thought I stole one of his jokes.
Oh.
What?
You really don't remember that?
I didn't know that.
Which comedian is Kojo?
Kojo, the one with the beard.
Yeah.
Big
remember that?
beard.
The one, Fresh Prince of Hackney, Kojo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It was a situation where like I went to like a live show. It's long, bro. ITV were doing this Black History show. They wanted me and Dems and that to do sketches. I didn't even want to put light onto this situation. This big
it's here now.
But essentially, I went there. The sketches that we didn't work live, as in they didn't want to show it on the screen. We still got paid and stuff, but they said come to the live show. Saw this joke that he did live. I was like, oh, Dems, we should bring this sketch to life, you know. And at that time, like, it was Vine culture. So when you do something that is someone else's thing, you always like
Tag them.
What's it
Or
called?
CC.
CC, created by. It was
Yeah. I remember
by,
that.
and I added him and blah, blah, blah. And it went mad viral. Then he called the execs and said that I should take it down because when the show comes out, it'll look like he copied me. And I said, cool. And the exec told me, pull it back up when the show's out. Did that. He was angry, blah, blah, blah. He was doing Twitter stuff. I brought out all the receipts, blah, blah, blah. Then people started loading him. It was like a thing. He went on like Not For The Radio and started loading him on Not For The Radio, bro.
I swear down.
Bro, he probably was like, who's this guy? Like, who's this? All these kids on the internet, like, what does he even do? Like, he was probably like, hey, something like onto, man.
Yeah.
And it was like, at the time, I remember like, I got a couple phone calls and they were like, don't worry, don't do nothing. Like, don't say nothing.
No, we're just gonna,
Like, we'll chat to him. And it was from those, when you have that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, I won't. Because for me, I was like, at the point, I have friends that, they don't do this internet thing.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, they were like, oh, when we see him, we'll load him. And, you know, we're trying to work to a place where, you know, those things ain't, you know. And, but he was, bro, the man was online. So when I did the whole video with the artists, they were like, nah, we remember that time, blah, blah, blah. We had you, like, blah, blah, blah. My man can't talk like that about you. We spoke to him, all of that. And I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm one of the guys, bro.
Yeah, man, that should be happening, Doug. Do you know what I mean? It feels good, but bro, when I look back at what it took to
Are you
get
part
to...
of DSS?
No.
They haven't let you in yet?
No, I don't even think... I'm not part of DSS. I don't think I qualify.
Do you aspire to be in there though?
Nah.
You don't want to be part of it?
Nah, man, I got Moutchi madness.
Yeah.
I'm my own entity. I think it's too much. And I'm not chocolate enough for that crew. Look at them. There's a
chocolate.
Nose was trying to enter that
He
place.
was trying. He was trying.
You're not joking enough.
You want to be DSS, innit?
Hey, I joined that shit.
He's like, I'm joining it.
I'll be involved in that.
I can't lie, that video was sick though.
It was.
Seeing
it
them
was.
all like, them say, gigs. I said, wait, what's
going on over here?
They're just,
Nah.
and they were in like America or something like that. I was like, hey, this is sick.
It was cool.
That
still.
turned the camera. That was too
Peckham
funny.
might be a young Fulton Heath. Remember how when like Fulton Heath Croydon had it? They still have it, but in terms of, it was like, everybody was just coming from there. It was like, Stormzy.
There was something in the water. Yeah.
I was like, there's something. Remember, was it Mobos or was it it must be the Mobos, and they cleaned up. It was just, they called it the Fulton Heath Awards. It was either Krypton Conan was winning, Stormzy was winning, or Section was winning. It was like, they just cleaned up everything. I was like, what the fuck is
they had some people coming through as well.
everyone? But then when I look at it and I think, like on a global scale, Peckham might have it. You got gigs, you got dancing, you got yourself, you got. Well, I mean, Buck was like Woody Road, but to me, that's still like
that's Niz, man.
That's still the area, and then you got
brothers.
Is John Boyega? Is he not Peckham?
Yeah.
Bro, global scale, whether people know or not, Peckham is there.
Rio and Anton.
Rio and Anton, bro, like football, acting, like
Asher D was Peckham.
Asher D was Peckham too,
Bro,
like on a global scale, people would technically know Peckham more than anywhere else.
No, they definitely do. Like even when I listen to like these reactors and that, they'll be like, "Oh, Peckham, yeah, ain't that where Tiny Boost is from?" Like,
right.
If they hear anything to do with it, they'll be like, they can point to somebody that's from there.
Bro,
like, it's mad. It's mad.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't David Beckham from Peckham?
What?
No, come on, man. I would be screaming that.
You're taking the piss, right?
Where's David Beckham from?
I don't know, man. I feel like he's maybe Greenwich.
Where's David Beckham from?
David Beckham.
The only way you can give it to me
I'm
is if you know where
gonna
he's
have
from.
to. I don't know.
He's from somewhere in London,
Nah,
which
man.
is like an ends.
Hey Siri.
David Beckham.
Where's David Beckham from?
Said Peckham.
Leytonstone.
Oh, Leytonstone.
It's his place of birth.
Okay, cool.
He said Beckham.
Where's that?
I asked a question.
No, you said it with too much vim, bro. He said David Beckham.
What, is it the Beckham and the Peckham? Is it the alliteration? The Beckham and the
Yeah,
Peckham?
no, it's because I heard
David
recently
Beckham.
where he was from, and I was like, bro, he's from there. But yeah, like Peckham's actually.
Where's David Beckham from?
Peckham's got some real people from there. You're fucking bro, like gigs is with fucking Diddy and Cat. I'm like, this
when
guy
I saw
actually
that
is allowed
picture
in
of him,
America,
yeah,
and he's just done it, bro.
Yeah, like I saw the picture and I saw Messi walking behind him. I was like, bruv,
You know,
this guy
kids
is...
don't even like ball either, like.
bro.
That's probably the first time.
Man, people are there for vibes, bruv.
Let's do an intro.
Yeah.
to about
Yeah,
Palm Made.
for sure.
And
Now
we need some Juju stories.
man said we need some.
They've been running us.
I for years they've been
Running
asking
us.
to be fair.
Why people want that?
Bro,
They
I
like
thought
to be
Like,
scared.
it's a movie to
Why
them.
don't you want the Jesus stories? They're just as
We can do both.
fascinating.
We can do both.
That
'Cause
would
I
be
got some
great.
questions actually. I got some.
You got some questions?
Yeah,
Alright, bro.
Go forth.
I know you definitely have Jesus stories as well.
Ah, bro, they're actually peaker. It's just that people are scared by the Juju stories. They want to feel like it's insidious. You know,
That is BABYSHOW. My name is Semi Alchemy.
I'm Fred Santana.
Got a shooter in the house.
Yeah.
Peckham.
From Peckham, from Camberwell,
No,
Sacred
no.
Heart. He knows your
Okay.
story. He might be the shooter in that story. Maybe that's why he don't want to tell the story. Because it's him that's the shooter.
Incrimination. I'm not trying to incriminate
I
myself.
don't want to drag it to himself.
It was him.
Nigga overseas, underseas, or God in him, or name of God. Is my nigga VP in the cut? That's a scary sign.
Yo.
And we got our brother, long time brother, my brother. This guy is special guest, man. You know,
Very talented.
very
man.
talented
We'll
as
get into
well.
that.
Always multi-talented.
Yeah, you're too talented, bro.
Been on the show many a times. You guys love him. You guys always ask for him as well. Our brother Tom Mooch, Big Mooch, I call him.
I did a little baby now.
Have you ever bucked an angel?
No, I haven't bucked an angel before.
Because I saw the thing in the Bible where it's like when an angel pulls up on you, they're like, "Don't be afraid."
Because they look wild, bro.
Have you not seen how angels are described?
Aye,
No.
Brazen.
bro. Aye.
No.
You ain't never seen.
There's like
they got 1,000 eyes.
What?
3 heads. Like that's
No,
why
there's-
when they pull up on you, say, hey,
Don't be afraid.
don't scream, don't run
Man
nowhere.
says, shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Shit
okay.
like that.
I'm on God's side. It's fine.
there's levels in it. There's like there's war angels, there's messenger angels, principalities, powers. They've got different names. Like for example, the ones that you think God's throne, yeah. There's like 2 that are covering His glory, like because we can't look. If you look, you will load yourself. So their wings actually cover His glory. Funny enough, the person that used to stand there alone because he was so big was Lucifer. So when he left, it took 2 to cover him. And those angels are called cherubims, yeah? They got like 6 wings, eyes on the wing. It looks wild, bro. If that thing pulls up on you...
They got wings like all around them. Or how's their wings
It's
described?
weird, bro. I ain't been there.
crazy.
I think when it's described in the Bible, funny enough, cherubim, when you translate it, means snake. It's only humans that have vilified snakes, but bro, it's a godly creation and it wasn't supposed to be no. But yeah, bro, I got my friend told me this story once here, and to this day it's a peacock story. It's like he played for a football team, and he said like one of the players was proper Christian, innit? I think he was like the striker. So he started linking with him more, praying together, and then they actually converted one of their friends who wasn't a Christian. So he started chilling with them as well. And his missus was like, just didn't believe in anything. And obviously through the husband, she got converted.
Christian, yeah.
But that's one thing about when you're so hard on that side, yeah, of not believing, when you switch over, you have that same energy to believe. And some of the gifts that people like that have is wild. So her gift was like, bro, you can take a selfie and pull on Instagram and she'll be like, oh, there's an angel in that picture. Like she's wild. She'll just tell you what she sees. She'll be like, oh, there's like a sign on your neck. You have a neck pain.
Do you ever feel like in your house though, there's something brazy? Like, have you ever felt that where it's like, feels a bit iffy in there, let me grab my Bible?
I've had a moment like that in my house, in my mum's house, ages ago. And I remember it was like, my brother went out that night and obviously we shared a room and he had the double bed, I was on a single bed. And my headboard kind of blocked where you could see his bed. But I remember watching, and for time I was put off of Jamie Foxx because I was watching something with Jamie Foxx in it. And bro, I could just hear breathing in the room. I had to pause it. I said, I know I can hear breathing, but I said, let me just pause it just to make sure I can confirm I can hear breathing. And I could hear breathing, bro. I just prayed immediately. I should have left the house, but I just prayed. Yeah, it was mad.
Sometimes I've felt some things, yeah. That mum, come.
Let me
Yeah. When you have to call your mum, I'm done.
You don't need to equip yourselves. By the time you call someone, bro, the thing would have already loaded you, bro. But yeah, bro, so imagine, yeah, he tells me, oh, he goes over to their house. They're just chilling like this, bro. And the missus that just converted, she's just got a newborn. And the newborn is on her like that. Her husband is there, my friend is chilling there, and the other footballer's just playing the guitar.
What kind of place is
Yeah,
this?
bro.
What kind of room is this?
It's chilling. It's
In my head, it's not even like a guitar.
the devil
It's
said
one
you
of
need to
those
attack that room.
things that, yeah.
Man said he's playing a harp, just
It's like, it's Oyinbo, isn't it? My friend is over there.
okay.
They got different gists.
Yeah, they do.
You know, they'll go playing guitar.
That's everyone saying now one nigga's in the corner playing the guitar. That is not
Tune in
Moutchi
the amp.
madness.
So he's obviously like playing kind of like worship music, blah, blah, they're just chilling. And the wife goes, he's here. So obviously my friend is like,
Who is he, bruv?
he's here.
You know, have you seen that plane scene? That motherfucker over there is not real. Everyone says, who is this bitch talking about? What?
And obviously he's back. He's got what she's like, oh, Jesus. So they're all like, huh? He's like, oh, he's walking towards me. So everyone, like the guitar stops.
Yeah, of course.
Man, like it's like the room's got heavy. So she's walking towards the baby was asleep, walking towards me. She said he's standing in front of me. She's describing it. And she's like, oh, he's leaning in. And the baby obviously is sleeping like this on her chest.
Yeah, on her chest, yeah.
And he said that he kind of cups the baby's hand like this. Brother, he said the baby wakes up and goes like that.
What?
Everyone's in the room like as she's describing it, the baby's reacting to it. The baby looks up, looks at the thingy. So my friend is like, he's in awe.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's walking out now. And as he's walking out, she said there's thousands of angels following him. Like thousands. And she's like, oh, some of them stayed.
I'm telling you, angels are scary to look at. You know,
look at my boy. She's like, the biggest one is behind you. Like his legs are in the room. He's not even.
Yeah.
Like it's his legs that are behind you. Like, and he was just like, he made me laugh because he was like, I knew that. I still went home and bashed that. Because it's like, it's the duality of thing when you're tuned in spiritually and stuff.
Yo.
Like angels don't look like how you'd think they look.
Yeah,
That's
but
not even a picture.
That's the one. Let me see that one.
This one's
This
even
ain't the one
got
I've
goat
seen. Like,
legs.
you know the
This
ones
is
that
the
like.
show,
Have you
bro.
seen the white
Okay.
ones where it's like rings and they've got eyes all around? Like they've got
Yeah, but
3
you ain't
rings.
gonna buck those ones.
Yeah, because they got different
Bro,
missions.
do
innit?
you know what?
Showtime.
Do you know what how the Bible there's some, you know, a third of the angels came down with Satan, innit? They agreed with his ploy. Some of them were so wild. In the Bible, God said he had to lock them up, bro. Some of them would like, you know, like that concept of people saying, oh, like, oh, you got possessed by a demon, blah, blah, blah. Some angels find it disgusting to possess a human because of their splendor. They can't imagine it's beneath them to do that. So it's like the foot soldiers that are doing that. Them ones that are up there, my guy, you don't want to buck those. One of them is described like their foot is on the seas of the earth. Like with their foot
It's on all the
on
seas.
the seas of the earth, bro.
Mad.
So it's like what? You ain't gonna buck these ones here, bro.
I've never Googled an
Yeah,
angel
you see that
before.
gold ring? That's
Bro,
an
that
angel.
looks mad, bro.
Yeah, but the things of the spirit, like, see it like this, yeah. When a child is born, yeah, and they see a horse, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that? Yo, mommy,
That came to you.
mommy."
I look
What?
like something from God of War still.
Do you get what I mean?
This is the one I've seen before.
Yeah, you ain't
Bro,
bucking.
that's mad. Like
You buck this?
I definitely have never Googled angel before because I just thought, 2 wings, it's all symmetrical in that.
Yeah,
Even got a
yeah.
wing.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's eyes. One of them just looks like it's an eye.
I'd be
and
so
wings.
shook.
The ones
bruv.
that are represented on Earth are like the messenger ones, the one with the hood,
Yeah, yeah.
the cute, all of that.
Yeah, of course, because if to send the message, you have to be relatable.
Like, it's got eyes in its wings.
Bro,
They will blink at you.
I'm seeing an eye at the
As in,
center.
don't be
There's an eye
scared.
on the wings.
In heaven, they're all in front of God's throne, but all the eyes are looking at God. All of them. All this described in the Bible. It's there, bro. It's not hidden from anyone. It's not like
Some have like
Of
a
course they
human head, a ram head,
it's wild, bro.
like different lion head.
But it's foreign to you because we're in this
Yeah,
plane.
yeah,
here.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
in this
yeah,
zone.
exactly.
Like the beautiful babies
Yeah.
with wings and a bow and
Yeah,
arrow.
yeah.
That's
like,
Cupid.
after that, yeah.
I don't want that thing to protect me. I'll kick it out.
Yeah.
It's true,
I need
you
some
know,
warriors
I
on
want
my
that-
side
when you
still.
need
To pull out, man.
Well, Satan looks hideous, and it's like
Yeah.
some young babies
Hey,
are gonna.
Yeah,
Satan
what's
don't
this?
look hideous.
Satan's
Oh,
the most
actually, they said it's
beautiful-
supposed to be beautiful. Actually.
Like,
Not
brother,
beautiful, the most
The
beautiful.
most
My
beautiful,
man
that's
is
what I
paying,
said.
bro.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to over. He said, "Bruv, I'm too buff, bruv. What am I doing there playing second fiddle? Going downstairs."
Nah, his thing was that was actually the gift we was given.
Which was what?
Music, right?
No, the gift we was given. Imagine you're the morning star. You're described as the morning star. After God is you, fam. And then Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God say, let's make something in our image. They're not in God's image, man.
Yeah.
And they're also, they don't have the power to create. When we were created in God's image, God creates. So whatever we speak, that's our decree. Whatever we speak will come into fruition. When he made the earth, bro, there was no iPhone. It was all metals and things. We created these things with the knowledge he gave us.
Yeah,
They don't have that. So most of the things that they do it through man. They whisper into the ears of man. They teach us war. They teach us weapons. They teach us drugs. All of the things that can poison the earth so we can die. Because when he left heaven, he said 5 I wills. It's like, I will destroy them. I will do this. I will rise above God and blah, blah, blah. That's his plan. And he does it through man. So that's his one beef with us is that we are able to create, bro. There's like a story in the word, yeah, about, we hear about Mary and Jesus and Joseph. Have you ever heard about Joseph's dad?
No.
His story makes me speak a lot. It makes me think a lot about what we say. So, bro, his son comes and said, yeah, my wife is pregnant, but I didn't pam her. He's thinking, in that time, it's like, adultery, she's a slut, she should be stoned. As any dad would say. And obviously Joseph's back to his wife and blah, blah, blah. Bro, because of how much he was talking and being non-believing, God closed his mouth, bro, for the whole 9 months of that until the baby came out. He couldn't speak. On the day that they were naming, I think they asked, what should we name the baby? He's the one that opened his mouth and said, Jesus. That's how he spoke. Wow. And whenever I look at that story, I always think, raw, doubt closes your mouth. And if you think about it, if you reverse it, we speak stuff into existence. So if we speak bad stuff, that goes into existence. If we speak good stuff. So doubt in itself closes the mouth. It doesn't allow you to, this, you know what I'm trying to say? So I always use that story to say, no, bro, to watch what I say. Because, bro, if we talk about real darkness, yeah, and how they operate, it's all, like, for example, you said when there's things in your house, there's something called a familiar spirit, yeah? So all it does is monitor. It just watches everything you do. They can't read your mind. That's something that's made up. The devil can't read your mind. They've been around so long.
But you can infiltrate your mind through whisper.
You know, he can speak to you. They've been around so long. They know how you think through your body language. They know they know when you're horny. They know when you're susceptible to do something stupid for peas. They know everything. They've got familiar spirits, bro. They just monitor. So that's why when there's stuff like, because his main ploy is to turn everyone to do anything to not make you connect with God. Anything that makes you just not focus on God. So your parent could have died. Their familiar spirits have been around your parents for years. So then you'll go to a psychic that will be like, oh, your mum is reconnecting with you. Yeah. Oh, your mum used to cook this blueberry pie. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, she's here right now. What happened is you start believing in that doctrine. You start believing in whatever they're selling you. That now becomes your God. Like, there's scriptures in the word that say things like, oh, do not be a studier of the hours, which is Latin. In Latin, hours is horror, which is horoscopes. Because essentially when you're those stars that you're worshiping, it's time. If you get what I mean, because they're stars, and the fact that you can see them is because the light has traveled time. So essentially, when you're saying don't be a study of the hours and divinations, is because one, those entities are not wrong. What they're saying about you, the things they're saying, they've studied it, they know you. They live outside of space and time, so they see Temi past, future, and present. They know that you're going to go through this. They know that you're going to get this. So when you start going to there for divinations, oh, tell me about my life, tell me about my character, tell me about...
They're going to be correct.
They're going to be correct. And all that does is it takes you away from the true... How I see it sometimes is the difference between Apple and Android. Apple doesn't let you get into their framework. You use the user interface. That's where you at. Android, you can hack it, you can enter it, you can download from the internet, you can load everything. It's like, it's almost like God has said, I know the best things for you. You need to trust me.
Right.
And the enemy is more like, nah, bro.
Go deeper, go find everything.
There's bare things you can blah, blah, blah. Like magic that you see, bro. Brother, it's so real. It's unbelievable that, like, the other day they fucking announced that there's aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
So there's aliens.
In the US,
they said they found
non-human
from a spaceship, bro.
But this ain't new.
No, because we've been watching films about it.
No, they give it to you when they're ready.
Yeah.
This ain't the first thing, and this is the thing. It could never have been the first encounter.
No. We've been on.
We would have been smothered.
Is it Area 15? What is it?
51.
51.
That's what they allow you to know. It's just like, how do they know how to deal with a UFO, unidentified foreign object, with their regular gun? They've had the weaponry machine, whatever, to deal with what comes after what they've already dealt with.
Yeah.
Can't be the first encounter and that we can't get to them, they can get to us.
My bro, it's not no alien, bro. It's not
What do you think? What do you think?
It's not no Independence Day, bro.
What do you think
It's purely demons. There is no...
Do you think we're the only ones here?
I don't know the mysteries of the universe, bro. I when I begin to think about it, my mind goes blank. But one thing I know is them things are demons.
What? So basically, if it's not human, it's a demon.
Brother, there is no life on another planet that's gonna travel and come to blah, blah, blah. It's none of that, bro.
Why not?
That
There's a demon.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why not? That's
from the
interesting.
beginning of time, yeah. When they look at all the okay, there's a story in the Bible about this king, yeah, king of Babylon, yeah. I think it might be Nebuchadnezzar. So there's a king that was being troubled because he had a dream, yeah. Dream was troubling. He has the same dream every night, and obviously he has wise men, he has magicians. So he said, I want someone to come and translate this dream for me, but you have to tell me what the dream is. I'm not going to tell you what the dream is. You tell me the dream I'm having.
And then translate it.
If you can't, I'll kill you.
Oh.
That's how tough man was.
Serious.
Bear man came, died. No one could, all the wise men. And there was a servant of God called Daniel. He got captured into that kingdom. He didn't actually, he was a slave. And he was like, cool, I can tell you what that dream is, but you know, I need to go talk to God and blah, blah, blah. But only if you give me food that, like I want to eat vegetables that I grow and blah, blah, blah. Because they eat food that has been prayed over and sacrificed. He didn't want to touch none of that. So they gave him that. He came and told him his dream. He was surprised. He's like, how did you know my dream? He's like, I worship the one true God, blah, blah, blah. The dream was, there was a statue, and the statue had different materials for different parts of the body. Like it had like bronze, clay, brass, like, and a stone was thrown at the foot of the statue, and the whole thing crumbled. Yeah. So he was like, what does that mean? He's like, basically there's a kingdom that's gonna come and destroy every kingdom. Like all these kingdoms are strong, blah, 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 but this small thing is gonna hit it like that and it's gonna destroy it. The king took that as he should build a gold statue. And he built a gold statue and he said everybody should worship it in his kingdom. Like when he built it, he unveiled it, everyone was outside. And Daniel, Meshach, Abednego, like this, they didn't want to bow. They were the only people not bowing. So he tied them to the tree and was going to burn them alive. But God protected them. The tree burnt, but they stayed alive. It's the whole story of Daniel being thrown in with the lions. That story. But what I'm saying is to say that there's different kingdoms that took over the world. There's the Egyptian, there's the Roman, the Ottoman, all of those. And essentially when Satan came down, there's different hierarchies of angels. The principalities and powers took over kingdoms. They were the head of kingdoms. So like Babylonians worshipped Baal, which is the story behind Balenciaga. And because Baal, you had to give your children to him. It was about like sacrificing children. So that's what this whole Balenciaga thing went down. So then you think about Egyptians and Ra and Horus, and you got the undead cats, and you have to be buried with your king alive, and blah, blah, blah. Like the Romans and how they infiltrated Christianity. Bro, you look at you know them from their fruits. You know most of these kingdoms dwelled in Satanism. Bare of them, bro. So it's like, when you're like looking at all these things and you're telling me, it's aliens and blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro. When I speak to the Africans that load or judge, they always constantly say, but where you are is the darkest. There's nothing to do with aliens. We're here with demons, bro. It says in the word, Satan is the prince of the earth, bro. How can Jesus come on earth and you're trying to tempt him? And by tempting him, you say, I'll give you the world. Somebody that created everything. They say to him, I can give you the world. That means you have it to offer. They control the media, they control everything. Aliens, bro.
But I think when you're thinking aliens, you're thinking like E.T. Man's just saying another Donny from somewhere that's not Earth.
Nah, bro.
Like, so
Yeah,
in
like
this
non-human.
galaxy, because their defo is, because when you look up their stars,
I don't know,
and,
bro.
and allegedly,
If I tell you what the stars are, you think I'm mad.
I would.
What's the stars?
So there's 3 heavens, yeah?
Okay, let me prep myself.
You said there's
let me just
Let me break it down to you. You tell me if I'm mad, innit?
I wish. Go on. You first.
So,
actually.
the first heavens is the firmament. So before, God used to communicate through the sky, seasons, day, night. There's time for harvest, so you would know. So you communicate through the firmament, which is our sky. Second heavens is actually where the angels that got sent down actually are. There's no underworld, blah, blah, blah. Because it says in the word, Satan goes up to heaven all the time to accuse us. He constantly goes back and forth. Or he's roaming the earth as well to try and devour us or accuse us. So the second heavens is where they are. There's a story in the word where Babylon is seen as the most evil city that ever existed. They tried to build a tower to heaven. How's that possible? They tried to build a tower to heaven. You've all heard that story.
Yeah, I've seen it on South Park as well.
Bro.
They got there and they started warring.
My guy.
They say Dubai's like now, innit?
In the word.
What, Dubai?
Yeah, with the Burj Khalifa.
Oh, what, as in they're trying to build a... Swear down.
Just building tall buildings to try and, you know.
It says
Interesting.
when God was watching them do it, God himself said, look what the humans have done. If I don't stop them, nobody can. They were going to succeed because it's all portals. Like, as in, like, they had the knowledge because they were conferring with higher powers than them. And God didn't destroy the tower. He could have destroyed it. He just changed their languages so they can't understand themselves. Why did God have to do that? Because their man could do it. Third heavens is where God is. That's where heaven is. Yeah. So when you look out and you see stars, in your natural eye, that seems like a planet. My bro, if I was to tell you that was an angel, a fallen angel, you wouldn't believe that, would you? You would think, oh no, it's Jupiter. It's blah, blah, blah. Jupiter, all of those names are Greek gods. Named by that's another one of the empires, by the way. They were god, like one of the gods is the god of pedophilia, bro. Epstein. On his island, he had a
statue.
A statue. He had a temple in the middle that goes underneath, and the temple is the temple of the god of pedophilia, bro.
That's crazy.
Which is also a named star. And these are things that people worship. I told people all the time, if you see Capricorn in real life, you'll run, bro. And you're there saying, I'm Capricorn. How can someone say, bro, this loads me to this day. We know what Cancer is.
Yeah.
And what it does to us and what it's doing to people. How can somebody say, I am Cancer?
Do you know?
Bro, I don't know. I'm like,
I always thought about that
Are we
as well.
looking at what we're saying?
You know,
Look what we're saying about ourselves.
It's because like in human language, it's like things can mean different things.
Different things,
So
yeah.
like you're not gonna think when you're saying I'm a Cancer,
My guy.
that I mean it in that way. Not to say that you don't, because again, language is very powerful.
It's peak, bro.
But the reason why people can do that is because you would think it's not like that. It means. But again,
it don't
I've never
work.
gone to define what is Cancer. I've never done that.
It don't work like that, you know. Like the other day, bro, if we're going off the notion that God created us that we can speak into things into existence, the same way the Babylonians could speak to each other and build this tower to heaven, and we could. One day you spoke about doing the podcast, and it's actually here. It's actually happening.
Yeah, it's like magic.
All of that, like, if we're going off under that notion, I was listening to a song on Drake's album, and he's like, "Oh, bring on the problems, bring on the motherfucking problems."
Oh yeah.
And the Holy Spirit said to me, "He's like, oh, listen to what you're saying."
Yeah.
And bro, I'm not a person. I listen to wild stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I got music when I want to load. I got music when I feel sad. I got music when I want to look. I want to ride down on someone. Do you get what I mean? So I'm not one that, like, you know, if something convicts me, I'm never to say to anyone, don't listen to this. But bro, I'm saying to myself, bring the problems.
Yeah.
Satan's gonna be like, okay, and then all right, cool.
But he says more money, more problems.
See, like this, yeah. There's something called
money.
there's something called karmic retribution. Have you heard of it?
No.
Karmic retribution is what Satanists live by. It's like if I'm selling poison apples but it says apples. It doesn't say poison apples. And you come and you eat it, I've killed you. If it says poison apples and you come and eat it, you've committed suicide.
Yeah.
So spiritual laws says everybody is protected under God. Like, we are God's children. We're the apple of God's eye. For them to touch us, we have to give them permission. Because then in front of God, they'll be like, oh God, like, we told them everything we're doing.
Yeah.
And they let us.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. We worship Baal. We sacrifice children. We pull it on our clothes. They know, but they wear it. So it's that thing. It's that what we allow. So I get very cautious sometimes. Like, and sometimes I'll be in a room, I'll be just deep in all these things. Like, if I speak now, everyone will think I'm crazy. But bro, it's not as easy and simple as you see it. Like, you can choose to live. That's why Matrix is an amazing film, bro. Because the guy said you can take this pill and stay in this whatever ruse that you're in. If it leaves you, or you can go down a rabbit hole and see what it really is. Like, and you know about the woman that wrote it.
No, I don't know too much about it. You know,
And the guy
She just got her bread recently, but it's the story of Jesus.
Okay,
She just
so
pull
that
it into a more.
She wanted Will Smith to play it, but he said nah.
Yeah, that was the biggest mistake.
biggest
He
mistake.
wasn't
Yeah.
about the trilogies at that time. But before I want to get back to the stars, but Tem's going to tell us about our sponsors, Plant
Yeah,
Made.
indeed. Plant Made. Do you have Plant Made?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
But you know, I'm okay.
Oh no, don't worry. You can still be better.
Maintenance is key.
Maintenance, health, all that kind of
my
stuff.
babes does some things. The
She does
oils
jazz.
and the,
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. All of that thing.
But anyway, if your babes don't do anything like that, or maybe we can give some to Tom's babes, Plant Made is our sponsors. We always shout them out, screaming from the hilltops. Because if you need help with your beard growth, you need help with your hair growth, man, woman, child, I use it on my daughter, even now on my son as well. It's all natural. It's from the earth, so anyone can use it. It's safe. Vegan, whatever you are, any race, you can use it. We have a code. You get 15% off if you use our code. Check that QR code right there or link in the description. Also, we heard about some new products, didn't we?
If you was at their pop-up shop on the weekend, you would have seen the new products. They got a body scrub, oil.
So we're not just doing hair anymore.
Yeah, they got a case for the shampoo. And there's a few more things dropping from Plant Made, which you'll see on the show soon. It's all going to be available on their website. Our discount code will work for all of that. I got the new bathroom, so the routine is in full effect now.
It looks lovely. It looks very, very nice.
All stocked up in the shelves, and that Plant Made it off. Let's go.
Where's my own?
Don't
Oh,
worry.
you got you, man.
goodie
We
bag
got you
over there,
after.
man.
Yeah.
You got to answer a few questions correctly, though. At the end, you know what I'm
No
saying?
problem.
Okay, the stars. Let's talk about these stars. So you say the stars is angels. I'm not mad at that.
Bro,
Fallen
hey,
angels, you
I'm
say.
not gonna lie, yeah. Nothing I'm saying is not anything you can't go and read yourself.
But
It's
what?
like,
But I think you came off this angels aspect being stars off the back of there not being anything or anyone else in this galaxy alone. Like, so the angels are there in. We'll say that we'll call it second heaven / space. Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're calling space.
Cool. Growing up, I actually used to think heaven was in the sky, like where the clouds are. I thought that's where
Heaven
somewhere
is
in this
the
sky.
clouds, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
It's 'cause of what it
the
looks
rocket
like.
will be the rockets that we sent will be going there. Then.
No, but it was like
But
it
when
only
we watch
opens up
things-
when you die. Like it's when it becomes like,
Like a
that's when
portal
because
sort of
it's the gates of heaven. You can't just bop in there like it's gates.
Okay.
So
I just thought
only
it was.
open up.
I just thought it was the clouds because when you watch TV, it always looks like it's cloudy. So I assume,
I get you.
that's heaven.
I thought it was past space. Once
When
I
I
heard
started
it was
growing
space,
up-
I thought heaven is
Yeah.
just somewhere you can't reach.
Yeah.
So the only way you can reach there is if you die. But therefore, if we can reach space,
That means you have to
It
go
must be
past
above,
space.
yeah.
Alright, for example,
But even on the book that we read, and we're only speaking on the Bible, Christianity. I don't know if you've read the Quran or any other books, but that book alone isn't the original.
but then okay, so there's a group here of rabbis called the Sanhedrin. Yeah, they picked the books. Yeah, now that's left to a few people in the closed space that had to pick. We have to pick these books here and determine why and why this one's good and which one's not. The book of Enoch, for example, is a Bible figure. He's the one guy that by the way, didn't die. He just got sent into heaven. Yeah, him and Elijah. Sent into heaven, and they didn't actually die.
Yeah,
that in the word, 2 witnesses. They describe 2 witnesses coming down again, and they actually will die, and that's when they will actually. I'm going ahead of time. Anyway, the Book of Enoch speaks about the fallen angels and how they came on earth, loaded women, made giants, blah, 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 blah. It speaks about them. It speaks about how they taught men technology. Because till this day, if you look at the Egyptian empire, brother, they were harvesting electricity. The pyramids weren't no...
Yeah, you had to be giants, though. That's the one thing that makes me believe in giants.
How can we say we are advanced? We've got all the technology. We've got iPhones. We're building the Burj Khalifa, but we've got no technology that could build the pyramids. How did they do that? Where did they get the information? And then scientists of today look at the pyramids and be like, this isn't no tomb. This is a conductor.
Do you know what's crazy is that we actually we've unearthed very little. How much percentage of this earth is water? I'm sure it's over 70%.
Yeah,
60.
Oh, but there's a little joke that says that's cap because under the water is land.
That too. But what's buried under the water? There may be more pyramids. There may be more this. There may
cities
be
that got flooded.
We have no idea what's under there and how this whole thing is just it's incomplete.
What do you mean?
So
As
like
in the
we don't
puzzle
like
isn't
there might be
complete.
more.
No
even in the Antarctica.
Yeah, we're not even allowed to go there. Speak.
Under this ice, under this snow, under the
It's not even about under. There's a part of it
which is defrosting.
No one's allowed to go. As you get there, there's literally barriers.
Really?
Who put them there?
Who knows? Bro, there's a part of it. There's like researchers that try to go there. They get there, bro. You have to turn away, bro.
That's
You
mad.
can't go. It's not like it's unreachable, blah, blah, blah.
You're just not allowed.
Not allowed.
You get there, there's army stuff, and you just don't know what's there.
And
There's
it's
people that have
melting.
tried to fly over. They don't come out the other side.
The world is revealing itself more, like, and that was always the only thing that was always going to happen. That the world, the Earth itself, was always going to reveal itself, and then it's like, why won't space too? Of course it will.
Bro, it's not that it hasn't been revealed. It's just the battle of truth. It's like you can.
Okay.
What I'm talking about here is a mixture between what's recorded in human and in human text, and also what is faith. Faith is evidence of things unseen. It's like believing in something that you haven't seen. I'm speaking about Jesus. I haven't seen my man. I've seen him and what he's done in my life, but I can't say, yeah, man's touched my man. I'm going off faith. And, bro, it's like coming from Africa, I feel like my susceptibility or my I'm desensitized to anything on this plane.
What do you mean?
I'm so open to spiritual stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
A lot of the stuff that people are going through happens there first. It's like, I remember this pastor that is a healer. Someone walks into his church like this, and in him, he sees like a little like a bloody monkey like on their face. That's what he sees. So he speaks to the thing. He's like I command you to leave. The monkey runs out, and the person's face goes back to normal. So it's like even down to illnesses, bro. Like there's videos of fucking witches going into Morrison's and like praying over meat. Like what is that? Someone, if I believe this Jesus
About to
thing, there's
mash
somebody.
up Morrison stock,
yeah,
boy.
there's somebody. There's people that. There's people that believe an opposite, to a point where they're like doing things and chants and blah blah blah. What is that? Why do I believe this and why do they believe that? Why is their thing real? Why do they know my stuff more than me? That's mad, bro. So for me, I'm like, this world isn't as plain and simple as just, I look on NASA, the picture of the Earth is a picture from 2008.
NASA
was crazy still.
I don't care what Bible you're reading. That's crazy.
What?
NASA.
Yeah, I said NASA. Still.
Nah, NASA,
fine. You
bro.
have
You
this.
can hold that still.
Yes.
I don't say NASA.
You was cooking, but God
God
damn.
damn,
I
NASA.
said NASA.
Nay
still.
say?
I don't know. Remember, you need to remember I'm bilingual.
Yeah.
So I would say something in French, and I was like, it's not in French. Then it's the American saying that you guys are saying, by the way.
NASA, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
So
fucking.
which version are you saying?
I don't know what I think is right.
Francophone version.
Francophone. Nassau. But my guy, I can't take nothing for gospel truth. Even like, because bro, I grew up as a Roman Catholic, bro. And I used to sit there like and look at what they're saying. I'll be in the pews, we'll pray. I'll have a problem. They say go to confessions. So okay, we'll go to, pastor. I've been stealing £2 from my mum's purse when I go to school. I think she doesn't give me enough money, so I take £2 every now and then. So okay, you need to do the 9 Hail Marys.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can I say this 9 times? Then I read the Bible. It says something like, pray without ceasing. But don't pray like the rabbis who constantly repeat stuff. So on the outward, it looks like they're blah, blah, blah. Pray like this. So I'm like, why am I repeating? Then it's like, it says, Mary is dead. The dead are unconscious. Do not pray to anyone. So why am I praying to Mary?
Yeah. I know there's an emphasis on Mary.
As a point, and then I'm like, I'm starting to understand things. I have lots of doctrines. One time I lost something. I lost like a toy. And I went to the confession and I lost my toy. I'm so upset. Stupid things I'm saying in this confession. He's like, oh, pray to St. Andrew. So I have to go to his statue, pour a candle, pray to this guy that lived and died like me. You know?
Yeah.
If I build a school today in Hackney, I'm the saint of Hackney, and now people should pray to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm starting to
Say
deep
Tom,
things.
yeah.
And then I didn't get the toy back. So I'm starting to understand Catholicism now. Then I start reading more on Catholicism. I'm like, okay, cool. They created the Vatican, their own country.
Yeah.
They got their own laws. These people used to run the world at one point. They've got stuff in there that secrets that no one knows. Then there's like the paedophilia that them man dwell in. Then I'm like, and I start reading on paedophilia itself and how it used to. Then that's when you start going into rabbit holes. I'm like, oh, the New World Order. I start going into that. Then I realize the Bible says the world is supposed to get darker anyway. Like it's supposed to it's not going to get any better. It has to get so dark that when Jesus comes, it's undeniable.
I said we're not on piss.
And then I start,
Not there yet.
I start to really understand what the New World Order is. The New World Order is actually the Old World Order. They when Jesus came, that was the true New World Order. We're no longer in a place of sacrifice. We have to sacrifice children, or you have to do all these rituals. God is saying, Jesus is saying, I'm the final sacrifice, so you can live in peace. The New World Order is trying to restore that. The one that they want to destroy everyone in the world. They actually put a monument in Washington that states their manifesto. And Infinity War is actually all about it. Thanos' ploy to destroy the Earth, blah, 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 so they can better control it. So they do it through the food. It's written, bro.
Yeah.
They do it through the food. They do it through the medicine. Bro, if I start to speak about pharmacia, that one day, I want you lot to do that on your own research. Research pharmacy and what it is. Brother, that industry is probably the darkest industry.
No, pharmacy
that
is crazy.
we know.
I'll tell you what.
Pfizer.
No, all of that is
Even
in
that,
All
yeah,
of
that-
It's called pharmacia. Bro, the logo for pharmacy
Is a cross with a snake.
It's a cross with 2
Very
snakes.
true. Yeah.
They are not
Which
even
is
hiding.
crazy. Which is crazy.
They're not hiding what they're on.
Crazy.
I tell you what,
crazy.
I've never thought of it like that, but you're absolutely right. Even Pfizer themselves, they've done mad things in like Nigeria and all that stuff, done testing and taking the money, bare corruption, all that kind of stuff, yeah. But when this happened to my leg, right, and even though I don't necessarily research, I know, okay, I'm probably not eating well, all that kind of stuff. Maybe I should change my diet. Some people that have done this injury have said, oh, they changed their diet, had more greens, more things that are going to encourage like collagen, which is good for rebuilding, whether it be muscle or tendons, all that kind of stuff. So my brother's been into a lot of this holistic stuff and giving me a book that gives you like it's like a contents that just explains, if you got these issues, this is what you should be eating. If you got this, you should be eating this, right? So I've got that book, haven't even necessarily opened it, but when I've gone to the hospital, I'm thinking, it would be interesting if I say, I've got this issue, what should I be eating? Do you get what I'm saying? Eating something you do every day is how you fuel your body. I said to the guy after the scan, I said, anything I should be like eating? He said, yeah, just make sure you get your food in you. I was like, wait, bro. So I've come here with an issue with my leg. You don't even know if I'm eating good, and you're just like, yeah, just get food in you. Like, so what? The whole of pharmacy ignores food, but yet what they'll say is that the drugs that you have are nutrients, but nutrients come from food. So like, why do we ignore food?
Why don't we just put more food?
Why don't we educate about food?
Why don't we make the food like, the medicine?
We have no idea about food when it comes to like trying to heal. And then you look mad when you say, oh, you got cancer, eat this. Now we'll be like, no, go get radiotherapy. Go put, you know what I mean? Radiation in you. It's crazy.
Follow the money.
Of course.
Let's put the spiritual side of stuff aside. McDonald's invest in pharmacia, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They
of course.
invest in the medicine.
Yeah.
To prevent the stuff that they are causing.
That they're causing, bro. Yeah. It's on all sides.
Man slap smoking kills on the side of
on the thing, and you still do it like bro.
Fam, I got a boy, yeah. And bro, he told me his mum, like, COVID nearly loaded her, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and his family, his brothers and sisters are prayerful. This testimony that he gave me scared the hell out of me, bro. Because his dad had passed and he felt like his siblings didn't rise up for him spiritually. So when it came to their mum, they didn't play. It was like God was giving them step-by-step guides to everything they should pray for while their mum was in the hospital. It was like, I think it was a month that their mum was in hospital. And at the end, she says it from her side as someone that's in a coma. That's where it was peak. But like, it was stuff like God would tell them, one of them, oh, pray for your faith. Pray that you have more faith, because what's coming is going to shatter all of you guys' faith. So cool. They get night vigil, they're loading, they're praying while their mum is in hospital. The next day, the doctor calls, mum's dead. So they're like, nah, she's not. Thank you, though. Knocks off, loading prayer, calls back an hour later, she's alive again. She's like, okay, cool. Wow, calls again, this lung has collapsed. So they're like, okay, what's it called? What's the actual problem? Say it specifically. They say it and they pray on that thing. Goes back, they're like, okay, this one collapsed. They're like, what is it specifically? They were like, on job.
Yeah.
Then one will get a dream that an auntie will come and try to like pour like lack of faith into them, like as if that. And then the next day, that auntie will come and do the exact same thing. So they were going step by step, yeah, until the point where their mum, because she was on the defibrillator, I think the thing that helps you breathe.
Yeah.
She was on like more on the machine, but as time went by, she started breathing herself to the point where she got nursed back to. It was like a whole experience for them. When their mum woke up, she said the thing she saw. She said that there was a point where she wakes up and she will see like a Chinese family, like a dad, a mum, and a child. They're all holding hands, and they're walking mad quickly, like in unison. They'll whisper to like one of the nurses. Like the nurses will go into the room, that person dies. Like they were just going into things like, and he was like, yo, and it was like, they had to pray that angels were around their mum's bed, because the notion that she got is like the hospitals and pharmacia is for the occult. They own it. Yeah, they would, if their thing is to make you die before your time so you don't get redemption from God and they win more souls, that's their HQ. The hospital is their HQ. Pharmacy, medicine is their HQ. And she was like, one day she woke up and she looked out the window and there was a bright light, and like, it's like behind the window there was like a party, but it was like it was the DLT of DLTs. Like, it was last in heaven. Yeah. She was like, she was walking towards it, but she could hear her children like say, mom, they're praying. She could hear it. It's so loud that it's distracting her
from the party.
And that was
her basically dying.
She was about to go. She was going to choose, and then she turned back and thinking. So she was, when she woke up and she said, but like the stuff she was seeing in the hospital with that family, she's like, it scared the shit out of us. Like wherever they were going, it was eyeing people's lights and that. And what that made me see is that, bro, if you choose to live here only,
yeah,
it's almost like you're you're not getting the full part of life. It's like God is saying, yo, like, one, he says, do not ignore the devices of the enemy. So when people go to war, they know, well, bro, pre-game and match analysis, bro. You're seeing how Pep works. You're seeing what players do this. Make sure you man mark this person. It's like, we don't do that. We don't think about the type of things they use against us. And then, two, some people don't even believe anything's happening to them.
Just bad luck.
He said, bro, my dad, for example, like when he's sick and stuff, I always say to him, why don't you like pray? He's like, no, I can just go back to my village. Like, I can pray. There's things there. There's things in place. I mean, so you believe in something. You get, there's some people that they don't believe in nothing. And I almost envy them because ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, when you don't know, you're kind of
Very, very.
I've walked,
you might be safe in a sense.
I've walked into certain spaces. I can tell who's on darkness. I can tell who purely got somewhere through hard work. I can tell who's the person of Christ. I can tell when there's mad energy. I can tell. And it's like, when you're with the people of that ilk here, there's a certain bravado you move with. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I know that I'm the heir to God's throne. The way I move here. I said, when you're saying, Tom, you're so talented and blah, 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 bro, I had to step into that. Because I could have been an accountant, bro. I started as an actor. When acting wasn't working, God was pushing me towards art and events and music. I didn't even know those things were even possible. It's like, like there's the good side of knowing those things, because there's gifts that people have they don't know. Like, bro, I got friends that can see what's going to happen tomorrow in HD, bro. In HD, they'll tell you this is what's going to happen. We need to pray against this. Some people, bro, when they touch you, they can heal you. What the hell is that, bro? Someone that whatever they say, whatever they pray will happen. Like, their thing is different. People's is more potent than others. It says everyone's been giving gifts at different measures. Like, you're able to look at me and think, oh, yeah, you're so talented. Or you have some things that I don't know that you have. Some things that you don't even know you have. You haven't even tapped into it because life happens. You're focused on here. You were brought here. You signed a contract before you got here, bro. You have a purpose here. If you think about those billions of sperms, we don't actually see that in real life. Imagine the whole of China trying to get
into one house.
Into I don't know, into 338. The whole of China. And you're the only one. You raced from China and you got here first. You're a miracle.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So if you did all of that to get here, sometimes you got a deep like, why am I here? Like, so even when I jump onto like a set, a new job, I'm like, oh God, what do you want me to do on this job? Who do you want me to speak to? Like, because you don't know who you don't know who's like. Sometimes you'll be the only Bible in someone's life, just from the way you are, bro. Not even having to preach or to even use the word. It said, at all times preach the word, but don't always necessarily use words. Sometimes like I always said it to you, it's Jesus perfume, bro. Yeah. You put on the perfume and someone likes it, you be like, yeah, bro. I'll get it from there. It's like, yeah, I'll give you the address, bro. It's calm. But I think, like again, to reiterate, a lot of the reasons why people don't want to do this is because they don't want to let go of minor things like pamming. Yeah. I don't know why that is bro. I spoke to a girl once, when I was in the dating sphere, and peak Christian girl. Wild Christian, like she's wilder than me in that aspect. She got nicknames with God in that. You know what I mean? Like different level. And we were speaking about like, I think the topic was like threesomes or something. And I was like, I feel nuts doing that. I feel greedy. Because I feel like if God has given me my person, why am I going to entangle myself in that and blah, 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 for like lust? I'm perverting something God's trying to build, like marriage, you know what I'm trying to say? And she's like, and I was like, she's like, oh, who would you want to? I said some celebrities that she's like, oh, one of them is my friend, you know, I can sort that out for you. Like, that's my friend. And I was like, bro, I'll say the name of camera, speak. Speak. Like, nobody in here will say no. Yeah. Nobody in here will say no to that gist. And I was like, right, don't you feel bad that you're premeditating your sin? Fair enough, we get covered. Like, all our sins, yeah, from the beginning of our life to the end, Jesus looked at it and said, yeah, I'll pay for everything.
Yeah.
So you're still going to do them, but he's just saying, I'm holding your hand this time. You tripped over this one quite bad. This time, next time, can we jump over it higher? So that as you get closer to your time, your sins change. Like, it's not going to be what you were doing when you were 19.
Yeah.
So I don't ever want to premeditate a sin. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So I was telling her that, and she was like, no. It says in the word, my sin is as far as the east is to the west. So even though I'm premeditating it, it's been paid for. So I was like, oh, are you manipulating God's grace here? Like, don't you think? That's what the battle that I had with this girl. But then what it made me deep is, that's what people battle with.
Yeah.
It's that once you get past, as men, when you get past that whole sex thing, because everyone has 3 G's in it: gold, girls, or glory, which is pride. That's the things that people suffer with. If it's not things, it's bread. If it's not bread, it's your pride. So I always looked at mine as like, bread is not my thing, pride is not my thing, it's gonna be things. So when I look at people that don't want to open up to this world, I'm like, why? Like, you just think you're just gonna, you just come here, you die, and then that's it. That don't make no sense to me. There's so much more to people. Like, there's, you know?
Has God given you a responsibility?
Personally, I think this is what mine is, yeah. So, back to spiritual gifts, yeah. There's like 5 that like are in the church space, for example. There's prophetic. You can speak into people's lives. There's pastoral. So you're leading people, blah, blah, blah. There's evangelical. Those are the people that go out.
Yeah.
And blah, blah, blah. And I've always known from the traits of an evangelical person, evangelical people are attracted to them. Like, no matter what they do, if they walk in a room, they attract people. Wiz Kid is evangelical.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
you
the
generally the
gravitas,
people
innit?
with the gravitas, that you have followers. Do you get what I mean? So I always knew my thing was, whatever I do in this, all the gifts I have, yeah, eventually is to put me in the space. When it attracts all those people, what is it for? It can't be for my own vanity, because then it's like, what am I gonna lead you to?
Yeah.
Like, that's for me. That's what it was. I was like, I always tell my girl, when we get all the money that we want, and we got what is it for? Is it just for me to have the big house and the wife and the kids? What is it for? There's a little parable of people died and go to heaven. There's a pastor that died, went to heaven, said to God, oh God, like, you know, I started my own church. I did the healing ministry for 12 years. I saved 9,000 souls. And God goes, but I wanted you to be a lawyer. People think that they have to do certain things because it's like, this is what God wants you to do.
Yeah.
Or a baby mum dies, goes up to heaven. She's like, God, I feel like I wasted all my talents. You know, all I did was raise these 2 kids. I could sing, I could act, I could dance, I didn't use it. He's like, oh no, you raised 2 kids. That person is a president. This person is a billionaire, and they're gonna do my bidding. You don't even know what your thing is. So my thing was always to revel with God, and like, and you will know. You start to see it more from the people that are, when your circle like gets narrower and narrower. You start seeing the people you're around. Then you're like, oh, yeah, we're all evangelical here. So there's like a thing here. For me, I've always known that there's like 7 mountains of influence. There's business, there's faith, there's government, there's entertainment, and business. And every mountain has a different currency. Government, their currency is power. Entertainment, their currency is clout, even though it's used as the buzzword now for negative things. But clout is what you can bring.
Influence.
You can bring 10,000 people to a venue. There's MPs that can't do that.
Yeah.
But they could change law.
Yeah.
So in order to make the world a better place, mountains have to collide. Like, my mentor took me to Parliament when Idris was a part of the diversity charter. Like, he basically put all these channels in front of him and said, yo, your shows don't look like the real world. Like, there's not enough blacks, there's not enough white, there's white. There's not enough gay, there's not enough disabled, there's not enough Chinese, Asian. So it's like now they have a duty to make sure everybody. So Idris done that because he has the clout to. So he brought them to Parliament so that they can make it an actual law. They collided, makes the world a better place. So for me, a lot of the people that are on top of those mountains are godless people. So I know if I'm climbing the mountain of entertainment, I'm trying to be the salt of the earth, bro. I'm trying to be a lighthouse. I'm like, if I'm attracting people, it's to show them that, yo, this is the good news, bro. I know that's it's so intertwined into my purpose. I can't deny it. My story makes no sense, bro. I've started on the iPhone, bro. So when I got everything, I look at everything now, like, I got my own TV show, I run a party, I do art, I do music. I'm in a massive show this year. Like, how? Like, I have no qualifications, bro.
And you got loaded on the bus to school.
Bro. Like, so with like certain things, because obviously, like, we were talking about like how ignorance is bliss and stuff. With what you know, is there like still parts of your life where you're trying to be ignorant to it, or do you think like you're past that stage, and when you know, like, you just like, I'm not going back there?
When you say I'm trying to be ignorant to certain parts of my life, what do you mean?
Like, say for example, you know, sex is bad or whatever.
Okay, look, transparency. There's nowhere in the word that says sex before marriage is a law.
Yeah.
It's more of a, it is better to do this than this.
Okay.
Yeah? So if sex is described like a fire, it's best contained in a house. And that house is marriage.
Didn't sex mean you? Because there was no ceremonies like there was today. It
was.
was more that sex was the ceremony.
Like to consummate the marriage.
There was. It's like a lot of marriage today is based on Jewish culture, where the parents are married, will come together, my daughter, my son. Then they will court in an actual courtyard where everyone can see and be accountable, so you're not cheating. And then when that's done and you realize, okay, you do want to be with this person, the man goes off and builds a house for the wife and him when they're ready. And the house is only ready when the father says he's ready.
Whose father? The man's or the
man?
The man's father.
Yeah, but it's all metaphoric to.
Okay.
So if you think about a man's house, when the house is ready for a woman to come in, just take it in, try to get the metaphoric size. The woman is supposed to wait, and then the man comes and collects her. Then they have a ceremony in front of witnesses, which is the parents, and it's all in front of God. That's what over time has kind of changed. And then sex makes you one. And then technically, in the eyes of God, you are then married. So think about our culture that we're in right now. How many people are you married to?
Yeah.
Get what I mean? But then that's all.
That's why they say some people had like so many. Someone had like 700 wives because he beat.
But it's like.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know?
It's like.
If you're going by that law, sort of.
If you think about then Jesus and the law of grace and giving, all of that is. It's almost like, it's not that it's wiped out, but it's like you can either choose to live by the law of grace or the old ceremonial type of laws, where I think this is what Jews will probably have to suffer, because God kind of said to them, if you live by this law, I'll judge you by this law. If you live by the law of Christ, I'll judge you by this one. Because that's still his word. He's not going to go against it. Do you get what I mean? So when I think about like sex, for example, like right now I got a girl, I load, bro. Even though I know it's a sin. God don't want me to do that because there's complications. It's like, imagine God has a plan for you. You know, if I go and now make a child, he might want me to do something that could free a lot of people, but then I'm here doing
looking after your child.
I don't know. Even though it's a blessing, and God turns everything into your good, innit? I'm sure some people didn't want the kids and then they end up being a blessing to them, which is a very honest conversation that some people don't even want to have. But it doesn't stop me from the lust of in that moment. It's just that before I used to load myself when I used to like Pam, like, oh damn, God is gonna take away my blessings. I told you this before. Like, I'm no longer in that place. Sin is sin is like so far from me. If I genuinely believe that Jesus paid for it, I need to live like an atheist. I need to live free. Like these people climb mountains and they're not scared. I should be like that because God has said I'm clean. It's hard to believe that you don't have to do anything. We're so used to penance.
Yeah.
We're so used to action and reaction. You know, you do something, you reward. You do something, you get punished. And Jesus has come and said, yeah, that's all gone, bro. You just need to be. It's hard for people.
It feels, I don't know, I think you're used to in life, you have to work for something, or in life, again, there's a reaction to whatever you did, there's a consequence, so you feel like if you're lazy or if you don't do anything, how can you reap the rewards? Do you know what I mean?
If you're not working on this.
Yeah.
God is literally saying, brother, imagine creating someone, like you have a son, like an actual son, and they just cut, bro.
Do you know what's peak? Yeah,
you just want to get to know them.
The last sentence in the Bible is scary, you know.
The last sentence. What's the last sentence in the Bible?
Behold, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I'll give to everyone according to what he has done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. And then,
that's only scary for the unrighteous.
No, but I am coming soon.
That's only scary for the unrighteous.
Yeah, no, what I mean by scary is it's been a long time. Like,
as in, no.
is it gonna be as long as like?
Like, when was this written?
Like, where are we in this soon?
This, by the way, this all could have been a week. By the way,
what do you mean?
This whole
the time,
outside of space and time.
It's
I thought it had been a
scary.
week.
Like, I'm not scared that he's
Listen,
coming.
it's Tuesday.
Donnie needs
That's
to
a
pull up.
hyperbolic
But where
timetable
are
on that.
we? Where is this?
Do you want to know that?
A little bit. I don't want to know where, how.
I'd behave different
Like,
if I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would
yeah,
God,
but you'd
You'd be hugging everyone.
You'd behave better. You'd behave
all
better
times.
if you knew. You'd be better if you
So
knew.
what, you think we should
Or you
have
might be
more
worse.
people know?
You what?
No, we'd be the same.
You think more people should know exactly when?
Not
like,
really, because I think about it. Would we be better or worse if we knew?
I'll probably be better.
You might be
You
worse,
know what?
though.
Well, if you believed,
Human
if you
behaviour,
believed, you'd be better.
I reckon
No. If you say, oh, he's coming next
don't
week.
think so.
Oh,
Do
I
you know
haven't
why?
done everything I want to do.
do-
I'm going ham.
you go ham for 6
and
days.
it's over next week.
True.
No.
I
Repent
think
on the
you go
last
ham
day.
for 6 days.
No, you won't. So what are you saying? When you know when it's coming back?
If you knew when he was, if he said, hey, it's a week left, you know.
All right, cool.
Today, it's a week left.
All right.
What, are you going to do all of the good stuff you've already done, or are you going to run it up now?
Essentially, what you're saying is you want a type of divination from God where it's so clear and precise, where it gives you exactly what you want.
No, I'm
to
just
hear.
saying, if he said in the sky, we said next week, guys, I'm coming.
He can't do that.
No, but if we don't know how, we don't know when, we don't know how, we don't know what. But if we knew soon meant next week,
How would you live?
I don't
think-
know.
I think more
I'm not gonna lie,
people-
I'll be so happy.
yeah, but I think
yeah,
more
yeah,
people
yeah.
will go bad than good.
Really?
Because I think
What did he say at the beginning? And I said to him, the first thing he said, when he said the last word in the Bible, do you remember the first thing I said to him?
You're only scared if...
It's only the unrighteous that will move mad.
no, but I'm not. I'm
is
not
short
scared because of
for the
where I
unrighteous.
think I'm gonna go or not gonna go. I'm not scared because of that. It's where are we in this soon? What we don't know time
You know that,
like we
what-
think
what
we
would
know
you-
it.
What do you think you would do that will be mad? What do you think people will do?
The world is mad. Do
loot.
you know how many
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, God will do
Do you
it.
know how
I
many
mean, not
people?
God will do it.
Do you know how many
People will
people
do it.
are
Yeah, people
in
will definitely
poverty
do it.
right now? And next week, I want to know what this life could have been.
But the poverty people will be happy.
Maybe, but I don't know. Not
They'll be
all of
happy,
them.
bro.
Not all of them believe. Who knows? I'm not even gonna speak for.
I can't remember
because
what-
a lot of people in them kind of situations would have lost faith.
No, they're the people probably with the most faith.
We can't even speak for them, but 100% there's going to be people that are not going to be like, oh, God's coming, so let's start becoming more holy. There's going to be some people that are like, hey, this world's about to end.
Yeah.
And I've
Because I don't
seen
even
some-
believe in that
even
guy.
like when I think it was The Walking Dead, the game or something. That, like in the story, I think one of them gets killed because when everything started happening, they went to go and try to steal a TV, and it's like, bruv, the world is ending.
Yeah.
Why are you stealing
People
a
are
TV?
dumb. Yeah,
Like
bro.
people just do things.
We're running out of petrol. Let me go and put it in plastic bag.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, humans, bro.
But that's the notion that God is saying. He's saying in the Bible, he's basically saying it's tomorrow. That
Soon
you're
is
supposed to
soon.
live like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You're supposed to live life to the fullest, like every day is tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's essentially what he's saying. Because if you take it in, yeah, why I say life is short for the unrighteous. The unrighteous want to get everything. Like Christians don't want Jesus to come back because they ain't got Oscar yet, or their business ain't bust yet. Like they ain't got, so they want everything. Think about someone that's been promised joy for eternity.
Oh, do you know what it is?
And life is so hard, and then you're finally saying it's over in a week. It's
A lot
like,
of
bro,
people
I'm not
don't-
going to work.
A lot of people don't try because they believe they will lose. If they know they can't lose because it's over tomorrow or next week, do you know how many people are gonna try random shit?
Yeah.
They can't lose anymore.
Yeah, bro.
but
World's
that's-
ending.
that's-
Fuck it. I'll try the things that I've
can't
always
lose.
been scared to
They'll-
try.
Relax.
Relax.
No. We're not saying that. You're not saying,
Bro,
we're talking about
saying relax.
this is media at the end of the day. Let's,
Oh, bro, that,
yeah.
150.
Relax.
it's the world, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
There's
good.
like,
Relax.
This is just to know where
Where
you
it
said
is
it.
in the it's around the hour 50.
so
I
you're
know.
gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just beep it.
Yeah, we just.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah, 100%.
Again,
But sometimes they
like
can't
what I'm
handle the truth.
Like we're saying, people will go mad.
I don't know. It's scary when you think about it.
And
because-
Revelations tells you there'll be fire and brimstone.
Not for you though.
The world will be on fire in the last days.
Not for the children of God.
Like,
Like, you know when people are scared about Revelation, yeah? When I speak to people, I'm like, that Christians that are scared, I'm like, that should be like the part where you win $1 million, bro. This is the winning part.
It's in the end times.
Like, it's done. You don't have
The
to
end
suffer no
game.
more. Like, bro, from the beginning of time, we've been cursed. Women will get pain when they give birth. Us men will have to sweat and toil the earth to put food on the table. You know, we're not supposed to do this. We're supposed to live life like, do not pick up a thing. That's done, bro. I don't want to do this. Bro, I could be with Jesus and flying and say, yo, so why couldn't I be with that girl? Like, do you get what I mean? Like I want to
Go through it,
get
man.
the
Let's go
answers,
through it.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
And the
get me?
thing is,
Like,
there's a Jesus for everybody.
what do you mean?
Like, what's to say? He's omnipotent, omnipresent.
Oh, he is whatever he is to you.
Like, so everyone's got their own.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can- If you want to sit down and talk, I can sit down and talk with him as well at the same time. He'll answer all our. I don't know if he'll answer all our questions.
Nah,
but
he
we,
will. Well,
but
he'll
we
answer
can
mine.
run every
I'll
question
answer
to it.
I'm gonna like for the first week.
He's gonna be loved.
Like he needs to prepare. Like there needs to be somebody doing this to his shoulders.
Tom's
'cause
back.
I'm already asking mad questions now.
Yeah.
What
What
you
more
ask
for
you?
when I see him face to face?
What kind of things you ask God?
It's mad. I have the mad prayers, bro. Like, it depends how people pray to God in it. Like, I sit down and I be like, bro, like, you've given me all this stuff, all these things that I have to do, blah blah blah, blah, but I don't have enough bread. I understand, like, you like to plan things and
Yeah.
you want things to bang, but look, and then look, all these people. Like he's rich, just like me. Like, why can't I do it? And then all these crap girls. Like, I speak to God like,
There's a conversation.
and he will love me. He'll be like, yeah, I told you to leave that one, but you wanted to stay because
Yeah.
you know what you like there.
Let trouble.
And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And then he speaks like it's like a conversation. It's like, oh, money management. You need to focus on money management because if you want this, I'm gonna trust you with that. So it's that kind of conversation. And I cuss people, bro.
What in your prayers?
I'm angry sometimes. And fam, there is nothing God hasn't heard, bro. There's man them that have killed their boys in the Bible just so they can pam their wife and go back to God and say, I'm sorry, bro. I just wanted to load her, bro. And he still takes them back. So what for me, that's just loading somebody that I think that hates me. Bro. I'm not gonna lie, people gotta tap into that, man.
Interesting.
Forget the judge stuff. They, bro, it's just darkness. The God stuff is more fun, man. It's, bro.
So when did you like? Because with the music, That's when you started. When you did, I think you did an artwork. Or was it on an iPad or something?
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was like, bro, this guy's moving mad. How is he doing this? And then when you started making music, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking, another person wants to do music.
Yeah, but I knew that was always gonna be the thing.
It was always gonna be the thing. It was like, he's not acting no more. He wants to do music.
He's abusing God.
I was like,
I'm not gonna lie.
but genuinely, I like your music.
My guy.
And I was like, okay, this guy, the talent levels. So what was it like, was God telling you to do this, or was it something that you wanted and then you prayed and then God was like, I'll make it work for you? Like, how does that?
Nah, bro. God is an intertwiner, if I could say that. He's like, there's things that are going on simultaneously at the time that you can never understand, yeah? So, you all know I'm a Wiz Kid fan. I've not hidden it. I'm one of the chairs at Wiz Kid FC. Cool. Julie hits me and said, I want to do a top 5 with just me, you, and Wiz Kid. Filmed. Oh, I was like, bro, you don't understand. I'll tell him songs that he doesn't even know he released. That's how, like, I was so excited about it. But it was COVID. So it couldn't really happen. And then she said, okay, he's having a listening party anyway. You should come for Made in Lagos. You know, you can find the meeting properly. Cool. I go there, me, Samson, my boy Tosin. And it's one of them ones where you're going to shake so many hands today, you're not even going to remember me. And before, when I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I would have been happy with that. But now, I'm also somebody as well, I want you to know me on that level. Do you get me? Like, I want Wiz to be able to send me songs. Like, I want Wiz songs on my phone that are not
MP3.
out. That was always my dream. And I've always said that. I've always said Wiz is going to be my boy. I don't give a shit. That's that. But when I was going through mad shit trying to grind in this industry, his music used to, like, Joe Legba used to finish me, bro. I used to be like, yeah, I could do it. So we got to listening party. I see him. Judy's like, do you want me to make you meet him? I was like, no, I don't. No, it doesn't feel right. One of his guys, Edgy, comes to me. He's like, oh, could you use to Wiz? I was like, no, it's not right. Everyone's like, bro, you advocate for Wiz all the time. Now's the time. I was like, nah, bro, this it don't right. It's not right. It's not.
This one would just
it's
be
not organic.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
it's
cool.
not organic. Because I've been in that position where people want me to meet people and I don't remember them.
Organic.
Cool. Was sitting chilling and my friend Delilah comes to say hi, but she's with someone. It's cool. She said, this is Pro. And I'm like, yo, bro, what are you saying, bro? God bless you. Don't know who he is, He's like, bro, I'm so mad that I'm seeing you in the flesh because the last few weeks of making Made in Lagos, it was tough, innit? Like, every time I come home with me and my wife, our chill down times was watching Family. So I'm so used to seeing your face. Like, it's mad to see you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what do you mean making Made in Lagos? He's like, yeah, P2J. Like, I've made like 90% of the songs on this album. So I was like, oh shit. Then I remember on Beyonce's album, there was a song with Burner called Jar Array or something like that. And I was like, and I saw P2J. I was like, it's you. I'm really lovely to meet you, bro. God bless you. I'm really humbled that, blah, blah, blah. Left it like that. It's Delilah's birthday the next week, and she's signed to the same management as him. Go there, see him again, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm hungry. I want to go get suya. He's like, where? I was like, there's a place in Greenwich. Yeah, it's called it's Peak. He's like, no, my suya place is Peak. Then it became a thing of we link up to go try new suya spots. So we'd never even spoke about music or nothing. We were just linking up and trying out better African restaurants, doing that for weeks. And obviously, as talking, we started to get close, started speaking about music. And one day, he's like, let's go studio, man. Let's go studio, blah, blah, blah. Load suya, we go studio. You have to sign in, innit? So they're signing in. And then they go, are you here for the Wiz session?
Wiz is inside.
Like I'm like, the what? And he turns, he's like, what? Because he knew it was gonna load me. It was some far studio like this, bro. We go in, and obviously his typical studio settings, bottles, you see the engineer, and I watched Wiz's pictures, innit? So I know the engineer. I know what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what he looks like.
I know he's engineer.
So I'm like, when I'm saying cool to him, for him, it's meeting me for the first time. But for me, I've seen you for years. You know what I mean? And I sit down, and bro, he just pops in. He's all white. Like an angel. And
that's what he
has
floated.
I was like, Williams, I was like, oh, welcome, my brother. Sits down. Automatically, when I meet new people, I start observing.
Yeah.
But I also can tell when someone's observing me. So he just sits in the corner. It's like he's doing this like kind of cool. I'm too cool for this. P goes, oh, this is my boy Tom and blah, 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 blah. He's like, cool, blah, blah, blah. Bro. And obviously his photographer's there. Some of Bernard's management is there. And we're just bantering. We're just Forbes, innit?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, then we're talking about Ginger and how Ginger was made. Gassing him up. We got into crypto, then we started speaking about money. And I said my opinion, and I was like, oh, I think if I get 100 million, I'm good. I think I could flip that so enough so my kids can blah, blah, blah. And that get Wiz's attention. He's like, he stands up, like he rolls up his sleeves, he's like, no, man, you know, I think it's perspective. I remember he was like, I think it's perspective. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you know, one time you thought 10,000 was a lot of money.
Yeah, it's true.
And then when you got it, you realize it's not anything. It's the same thing with 100 million. When you get there, you know, your expenses change and blah, blah, blah. Then I was like, no, it's 100 million. He's like, okay, look. When I was starting out and I was making, you know, small change, I went into Topshop. I blew the bag. There was like 80 bags. We had to use 4 cabs, you know. But now, I could give my stylist 80 grand. She come back with 1 bag. This jean, 25K. Shirt, 10K. Before you know it, money don't finish.
Yeah.
Then I was like, nah, you're just exaggerating because I've seen the stuff you wear. You don't have to blah, 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 blah. He's like, okay, you're 100 million. Break it down to me. How are you going to use it? I was like, okay, cool. I put 50 million in an ISA. I know that's going to make me like 5 million a year.
Everybody's on that.
I know, I don't even touch it. I'll give it to my girl or something. He's like, okay, well, what's for the other 50? I said, I want a house and I want a car. And he's like, okay, what car? I said, I like a Rolls Royce. He's screaming, he's like, Rolls Royce. You like nice things, eh? Okay, so he's like, okay. So that Rolls Royce, you're not going to take that to the corner shop. You're going to need something to run around. You're going to get a Benz, something like that, right? Yeah. Now you need 2-car garage. So you need to edit your home. Before you know it, money don't finish. Bro, it was like, I spent like 6 hours with this guy. And then, bro, it was the best possible way
to meet.
I could have met him.
Yeah.
And they sold out the O2 within the same week in like 4 minutes. And he said, oh, everyone should come to LA Lounge. I went with them. And bro, when he saw me, he was like, 100 million. So he's giving me bottles. He's like, don't worry, you have 100 million. So every time he sees me, he calls me 100 million. Yeah. And I remember being there, yeah. My boy P, Sammy, they all worked on the album. It was enjoyable. I was there, bro. I can see my man knows me. Like, I hear Wiz songs before everyone. The things I was speaking, like, I can't even speak on certain things. But, like, while I was there, in LA Lounge, there was like a slow-mo bit where people are just standing, looking, all the lights and blah, blah, blah. And then God said to me, it's so mad. He said, you are nobody's entourage. It's like, where I've put you, you can never be here. It's an amazing moment. It's not even like I'm ashamed. I don't have pride like that. You know what I mean? Like, I would support my man's thing. When my friends did the album. But he just said to me, man, I need to understand you're nobody's entourage. Like, so the more I was chilling with P, one day he played a beat, yeah? Amazing beat, bro. Sounds like, he called it Mum's Car Ride. It's that nostalgic Ghanaian things, that the songs that we used to hear like when we were growing up. And then I was like, oh, bro, this beat's amazing. Like, blah, blah, blah. Who did you give it to? He's like, I've given it to Wiz, I've given it to Burner. NSG jumped on it. And he's like, I'm just waiting to hear back what they've done and blah, blah, blah. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know what in my mind made me think this, bro. But I was like, I've got something for this. I couldn't say it. I couldn't open my mouth.
What, had you made music before this?
Nothing, bro. Julogram was bloody written for me, bro, on the TV show. Like, I just performed that. It was all like comedy stuff. So in my head, I'm like, I can't even open my mouth and say this. Do you know what? Firstly, you don't even know what pricing these type of beats are. This is Beyonce, like, you know what I mean? Like, and in my heart, I remember my boy Ben was there, and when we were going back home, I was like, Ben, like, bro, like, I wanna do music here, but fam, like, I want that beat. I just know it's that. I know I need that. So I said to my head, I know the figure around what the prices are for this beat.
Am I gonna get 75?
So I said, no, I said the next TV show I get.
Yeah. I want that beat.
Yeah, I'm blowing the bag on this beat. I don't give a damn. I believe I can do something on this. Go Ghana, meet my mum in Ivory Coast. So I come back to London pumped. Like, I'm like, yeah, a part of my spirit that left is back. Like, and God said to me, ask P for the beat. So I called him back. I was like, yo, bro, yo. He's like, yo, happy New Year, bro. He's like, oh, how was meeting him? I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What for that beat? He's like, what beat? He's like, but you know the beat, man. I want that beat, bro. I want it. I don't know. I know you've never heard me do music. I know, bro. Like, me, bro. When I set my mind to something, I'll do whatever it takes to get that beat. So he's like, oh, okay, come studio that week. He did some whole Al Pacino, turns the chair. I've been expecting these type of things. He tells me now it's because when he's trying to find a groove, nothing can like stop him. So he was kind of like, he looked like, blah, but he told me why he done it on the day. And he turns around, he's like, what's your email? He gives me the beat. He's like, I've given you this beat. My ultimatum is if any of these giants come back,
it's their beat. Yeah.
And 2, if you can give me a francophone and the whole party type of vibe, that's what I want from it. Then I said to him, there can't really be an ultimatum because God told me to ask you for the beat, so nobody's going to come for this beat. I don't believe that. And that's how it started, bro. Then it took me 3 months to get a chorus.
This is hard.
Yo. And obviously, P was busy working on Storms, Huss, and bare artists. So I couldn't do the session with him.
Yeah.
I've never done a session. Actually, I have now. By the time, I've never done a session with him. I had to do it with Sammy, who also works with P.
Yeah.
So I'll go in. But what I didn't know is he was reporting back to P my progress. Because a lot of people come to P saying they want to do music. And I didn't want it to be a thing where, do you remember that time when Tom tried to do music?
Yeah.
I didn't want that type of gist that will last until our kids are here. You know me from my kids. Like, so I needed to make sure that I did justice in it. So, bro, I loaded it, bro. When I was doing demos, I was singing in tongues, bro. A lot of the part of the song is me singing in tongues. But it sounds like a weird voice. But it's what I sang in tongues.
Subliminal message.
And my friend Bisola came to help, Amia Brave. She helped me with the chorus. Veggie Dream was in town, and he's my cousin's cousin. So we bucked him. I was like, I have an idea. He's like, cool. He hears it. He's like, oh my days. He loads it. God tells me weird things at random times. When we recorded it, and I looked at it, I said, God, am I a musician? This is not even luck. Like,
there's a lot happening right now.
He doesn't have to do. Pete doesn't have to give me the beat.
No.
He doesn't have to jump on this song. He made undoubtedly one of the biggest songs in Europe.
Yeah.
Like, ever. It's going to go down as one of them.
Yeah, 100%.
And then God says to me, you need to forgive this person and this person. Nothing to do with music. At these random times.
Yeah, I forgive.
Because I was beefing 2 people that I didn't want to ever talk to again. He's like, you need to talk to this person, this person. And I said immediately. I reached out to them immediately because I was like, you're loading, you're giving me so much. Of course, like forgiveness, because forgiveness opens a door. You don't know what can come in. It's always good to keep that door shut. And then, bro, from there, what I was going in, when I was in studios, I was tapping like mics. I was like, what's this? What's this one called? I was just using my acting money. I was buying everything. And then one day, I sent them a picture. I said, can somebody come and help this setup in my house? And then I built a setup at home. And bro, because there was a point in life, bro, where I looked at the amount of like social currency I have matched with what I've actually done. And I've never understood it. I was like, how why do I know everyone in music and I don't do music?
Yeah.
And it only made sense. Like, bro, if I tell you some of the producers I've worked with, some people have never seen P2J.
Yeah.
Like they probably will never see him. Great artist, bro. Like peak artist. And for that being my first song, like it loaded me, just the notoriety. Some people want to work with me because P worked with you, so there's something that you have.
Yeah.
And then I have to go in the room. It's like, bro, I got a song with Victoria. When the music stuff was going on, I did Antoinette, then I got a publishing deal. I expected to do my due diligence, pay my dues, and I'm gonna put out stuff. When that deal came, I said, God, like, yo, like, you're finishing me here, because now it's even more pressure.
Now I'm a musician.
Now it's like they've put up pen to paper. Like the lady who signed me signed Travis Scott. Like I'm just like, yo, like did a session there. Your publisher gets you into sessions with producers and artists, like, and they also signed P2J. So they were also like, how can you have a song with our guy and we don't know who you are? So it aided the whole process. And then Victoria comes in the session. Firstly, when he does the session, he misses the first session, doesn't come. We're there, we're in Brixton, all set up. And I'm like, oh yeah, why did I even believe that I can do a song with a big artist? Who the hell am I? I just started. Like, why did I allow that to seep into my skin? I should be doing it. The manager's like, relax, like, stop loading yourself. Because there is that imposter syndrome. There is that thing of, another person that wants to do music.
Yeah.
But bro, you see Afro beats here, I am a student to that. And I come from a francophone background, so there's that world. So bro, I'm in it. And when Victoria walked in, very calm guy. Oh hello, yeah. Oh yeah. And he's like, so you're an actor? And I was like, yeah, man. You know, I try to, whatever God wants me to do, I do it to the best of my ability and blah blah blah. And we wanted him to jump on a song I have called "Pray for Peace." And that wasn't his vibe. Like, he was very chilled. He likes like mellow type of tunes, and he had like a melody, like a song. And he's like, oh, he turned to Sammy. He's like, can we do something like with these chords, something like this? Plays it, and like I've never worked like that, innit? So I was like, it's nerve wracking because
this is
my
new.
man's got a hit right now, and he's in there. He's been told by his A&Rs that there's a new kid or blah. I think it will be good if you work with him. He didn't have to say yes. And when you look, the only thing you're gonna see is Antoinette.
That's it, discography.
And then you're just gonna see Famila. Right, you know what I mean? And he goes in the booth, yeah. He's trying shit, bro. Okay. It starts to formulate into words.
Yeah.
Then he sits down, gets back up. He's just adding one line at a time. He did that for like 20 minutes. Did the chorus. Bro, when he sang that chorus, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to embarrass everybody.
I'm about to be
How
horrible.
am I going to keep up with this guy? I have to hold my own here. I'm talking to, and I'm sitting down, my A&R's there. My manager's there. One of my boys is there. His manager's there.
They're looking at you like, Tom, you're right next, you know?
And I'm like...
This way you start co-writing.
And he's done, you know. He sits down after 20 minutes like, oh, bro, you can go. You can go. He's doing this. And he came with a thing. He's just like talking to him. I say, you know, and I'm suffering, yeah. I'm writing. And I say, God, like, no, man, no. Like, I'm just grilling myself and I'm like, nah, man, you brought me here. You need to
get me out.
So there's something in me that you've given that I need to activate right now.
Yeah.
And then he's like, listen to the song. And the song's called Heaven's Gates. And I was like, oh, and I was in a very tumultuous place with God at the time. Like, and I was like, I want to speak about the duality of faith. Like, because the lyrics is like, I know that Heaven's Gate will never close on me. And my whole thing was, I pray that Heaven's Gates will never close on me. Two sides of faith. So I started praying and it was just flowing, bro. But even then, even though when I had the lyrics, because my lyrics are in French, no one in there except me knows what I'm saying. I loaded it. As I'm loading it, I'm done. Even when I'm looking at Sammy, who I'm comfortable with, he doesn't give no sign that you're doing well.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I think he thinks, oh my God, this guy has embarrassed all of us. That's what I'm thinking in there. And I'm done, they leave, and I add more stuff. And at the end, Sammy touches it up and he plays it. And everyone looks at each other like, yo, this song is crazy. And I've only done one verse at the time. And the manager of Thingy speaks to my ear now, is like, your boy is so talented, but he doesn't believe that he's talented. I don't even know him, but in that room, it really felt like he didn't believe. It's like, when he was doing all of that, I was like amazed by what he was doing. I didn't understand what he was saying, but I was feeling it. And he passed that on to me, and I was like, nah, bro. Went Ghana, came back, finished the song, gave a crazy second verse, and it was done. And then again, it's another milestone. I'm like, bro, I got a song with Victoria. This song, and everyone I play it to is like, yo, it doesn't sound like you're new. And I feel like from then, I started moving mad, bro. I've started to be so sensitive to anything. Like, if anything hits me, I'm like, I'm making a song about it. You don't want me? You don't want me. She doesn't want me. I'm in there, dog. I'm like, because I've realized music. I went to an NSG session once and they were recording, and one of them said, oh, we're in Stratford on the 28th floor. And I was like, we are in Stratford on the 28th floor. Yeah. You're just soaking in exactly what you're going through. Every session I was going into, I was learning different ways. I went into a TC session. I wasn't recording. I linked him with P to make music, and I looked how he does music, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. And he started building, and I've got like 50 songs. Then I got an EP, and then I can draw, I can do art. So I did my cover art. It's like I'm always ready, like. And you know, then the label wants to sign you. You got to think about the right deal. Music, I can tell you now. Even when I told Victoria, I was like, oh, I started in January. He's like, January. It's like, you know, I've been doing this thing since. So, and he's known as a studio rat. He's in there, and so it's like playing catch up sometimes. But at the same time, why I don't want to get into that thing of, when I look at the Haas, the Central C, the Dave, I'm like, there's no space for an up and coming artist nowadays. It's either you blow on TikTok or you, I don't know what you get. So I'm trying to,
I get you.
But then that's if I think on this plane, as opposed to God has brought me here.
Yeah.
He said, yo, this is the vision I've given you. I'm not going to tell you every step. I just need you to trust me and walk every step. Some people get shown every step, but they don't get shown the last how it looks at the end. So I've seen the final image. I know where I'm going. Like, when you're saying all these amazing things, you're talented, I believe it. But bro, the day to day is wild, because do you think I didn't wake up thinking I was going to do music? That came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of reacting. It's almost like being kicked into a room and you're like, yo, you just have to keep going. That's been my whole life. Like, I parked off art in school, bro. It was me or some kid called Ashley, bro. He draws with shade. I draw with light. Like, I do light brushes. He does dark brushes. We were beefing in school for art. I never drew again. I went through a breakup. I just felt like, let me draw on my iPad. Drew it, posted it. Someone said I'll buy it. They bought it for $8. And I was like, oh shit, I sell art. Did another one. Letitia Wright says she wants it, blah, blah, blah. I'm selling it for bags. And I'm like, so if I didn't go through this breakup, are you telling me I would not be doing art? And then there's a parable of the wheat. It's like a farm, a rich man owned a farm, and his servants came and said, oh, master, the weed is growing under the wheat. Like, should we uproot it? And he's like, no, it has to grow with it, because if you pull it out, it will take out the good wheat and ruin it. So the good and the bad have to grow, and then when it's time, you snip it off and still have your harvest. So then that always made me realize that it's with the bad, with the good, bro. I don't know. That's how music kind of happened for me, bro.
Boy.
Wow.
Listen.
Before, how long is it? passed it.
Yeah, 219. I've never been so silent in a podcast, bro.
Sorry, bro.
No. I enjoyed it so much, honestly.
Before you have a chance to win Plant Made.
Yeah.
What was your first judge experience?
Me, myself.
Mm.
Oh, God. I can't say that one. Did I say on my cousin? I went to Ivory Coast. My cousin used to have school beef, but school beef over there it's not like it's not like here. It's like they fight the police, bro. Like, and they use stuffs, they use powers. So if you don't use powers, you are at a disadvantage. So him being a Christian kid and his mum being Christian, he just didn't want to do it. But bro, you know, he was quite senior in the gang, the school gang. So they had this thing where you just wear it, and when you get into like fights and you get angry, it's like another thing takes over, and you just, it's like rage mode. You just start picking up things you can't usually pick up. You climb things with your palms, bro. Like, you climb things like this. So he's telling me this, yeah, and I'm like, you still wear the ring? He's like, if I take it off, I can't leave it for more than 3 days or it vanishes. So I haven't got on right now, but on a normal day I would, because I just never know who I buck. So I was like, that's mad, don't you think that's mad? He's like, yeah, it's scary. Like, I have terrible dreams and stuff, but no one can load me though. So he told me that, just for us, another story, you know. We got to play football, yeah. Now, I don't know if you've played football in Africa.
No.
It's cans, bro. It's,
Yeah.
Like, the man are kicking each other, bro. And I love that because I'm quite rough, innit? I'm a holding mid. I'm going to load you. So, but this even you had dreadlocks. The you kept loading it. Like, not even going for the ball. So he stood up, he's like, bro, like, you don't even need to do it. Like, I'm in defense.
Yeah.
Like, you're an
attacking me
attacker.
like this?
Why are you attacking me like, you're like, and the guy said, cool, sorry. But he keeps doing it. Like the fourth time, he's like, bro, like, I'm Fessy, you know. Fessy's the name of the clique that he's in the school. And the guy's like, so I don't give a fuck. So what are you going to do? Like, I don't care if you're Fessy. What? It's like, it's football. Like, it's testosterone, bro. The guy's like, cool. So I'm watching this. And I'm not playing on his team. I'm on the other team. So I'm on the dreadlock guy's team. So, and to me, it's just like, they're just going to get over it. Fam, he fouls him one more time. Brother. But the guy, like, his whole body is like vibrating. And his voice is rushing like here. So I'm looking at him. Like, there were some kids, like, they kind of like backed up. And he looked at the guy. And he banged the floor, bro. We're playing on concrete. Hot concrete, bro. Bro, it cracks, bro. He bangs the floor and it cracks. Everyone starts dusting. I can't even run because this is my cousin.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him, like, he's not trying to look at me, and he just bolts off. Like, he just runs off.
Your cousin?
Yeah, he runs off. It's like he said something, like, but I couldn't get it. It was like here, and then he runs off. So
To the house that you have to go to as well.
no, he wasn't living with me. He just comes every morning, and then we do activities and stuff. Cause I go home, go to sleep, but next day I wake up, he's there at 8 a.m. He's doing that at 8 a.m. And he's looking at me like, doesn't have the ring on. Like, he looks bare ashamed. And I'm like, yo, he's like, bro, I didn't even like want you to see anything like that. But bro, like, my mom was annoying me, and it's not, if I once I get angry, it just takes over. And then he's like, while I was waiting here, one of your uncles from the village came to speak to your dad. And the conversation was so wild, it was even too dark for me. And I fuck with this shit. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, your uncle just said he just came from meeting the devil, and they were talking about plans they want to do for the next quarter.
For the next quarter?
Like, And then that's when we went to the shop, and then we saw the guy selling puff puff next to.
Right,
and
right,
then he was
right.
like,
Okay.
"Oh, that's what he said to me. Ask him what those rings are."
Right, right. Okay.
But yeah, bro, they get darker, man. They get so much. It gets darker when it gets to that like blood ritual stuff. That's what you see in like Nigerian movies. But when they get close, like,
I want to watch one, yeah, but I don't want to watch it in my house.
I could always watch them.
I've seen my mum watch one, yeah. And like I said, this is why I'm always on to FaceTime and that, because what I saw, yeah, it was like a blue flame, and a man appeared in the flame.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did they do these camera tricks? Because this might be real Judge though that I'm watching.
no, man.
Said it's real Judge.
What is why is, me is the fact that it's the Bunsen burner.
Yeah, the blue
blue flame.
It's like I remember, like
You have to
I
turn
You have to turn
you know the gap, you have to close it a little bit. The oxygen in it.
this shit was on the blue flame on a wooden fire, yeah. Guy appears in the flame and starts like.
It's actually impossible to do, you know. For blue flame to get onto
Hey,
it's actually impossible.
that's what Juju is, bro.
We're talking about.
We're talking about Juju. We're talking about what's possible.
How is this blue flame on this wood? You don't see the man in the flame.
I'm like, why is
And you're asking about the man in
the
the
science.
but because even like I saw this is on Nollywood and my mum's watching it in the house. I'm like, why is this woman watching this? I didn't watch beyond that, and then I just know that my mum has told me stories where like they slap Judge on the house. So if someone tries to rob your house, they'll immediately start tidying the whole house until you come back home and free them from tidying.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard that
They'll
as
all
well.
flog you
You
in
see
the
them
house.
with like a mop or
Yeah.
some.
My neighbor in Ivory Coast was a politician, but he was international, like a diplomat. So he was never home with his wife, and his kids used to play over at my house. And my auntie used to tell me, "Oh, you know, one time she cheated on him, but my man banged Jude on his wife. That anyone that enters gets stuck." So he was just screaming. His dick was stuck inside the vagina, bro. And obviously, it won't unlock until he
comes, so you can come and meet the person.
And I was like,
outside.
"Auntie, that's not real." He's like, "They came out into the street. Everybody saw it."
We saw it.
I was like,
You're locked
bro, the
in.
thing is with that stuff is, yeah, it sounds like it's a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, did you see it?
No.
Oh,
She
okay.
told
She
me-
told, yeah.
Because the kids were over, innit? And
Yeah.
she just told me one story of when that happened. I was like, nah. She's like, everybody saw that. We saw her on the street. With the
Yeah.
cheeks. The cheeks were out there
That's
inside her. You
mad.
couldn't get out. It's peak, bro. And it's like, there was a time we were playing football, yeah, on the street. We made goals with like rocks, like big bricks. And one kid kicked the ball on like a man. He was wearing like a, I don't know what like the Muslim man wear, but it's like top, and then they got the cap. But he's like a man you go to when you want to
Do
do
that.
that stuff. He's known for that. Kicked the ball on him, yeah, and he turned around, and he was like, he was about to curse him, and my cousin got on his knees. He's like, "Please, bro, please." He's like, "Please," he said. He's like, he had these beads, and he was like, then he carried on walking. I was like, "Yo, the judge here is potent." You know?
Hey, that was
He was
big.
about to like
Because the
curse him.
ball hit him, he was about to curse the
I know,
child.
my friend told me one. There was a couple, yeah, but the grandma in Nige didn't like her.
Oh yeah,
So
the ones are peak.
So they was cooling off at the house, and there was a fly flying around the room. They tried to swat it, they miss. They swatted it, fly dropped dead on the floor. They left to go and get something like tissue to pick it up, put it in the bin. When they came back, it was a black bird.
What?
Then, call from Nigeria that the grandma had died. Peak. When she told me this story, yeah, they tried. It doesn't end there. I'm even getting the same goosebumps I got. They took the bird outside, picked it up, took it outside, tried to burn it. Bird wouldn't burn. There's a video on her phone. The bird wouldn't burn.
What?
I've seen the video.
Even all right. Sometimes
The bird
it's like
would not burn to crisp. The bird was just there. Black bird.
I used to think that
Fucking hell.
our technology can capture judge. Yeah. If you film something like that, someone's gonna say it's CGI or someone's gonna say it's fake or it's blah 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 because we watch that stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's desensitized. I went to I have a little brother who has a different mum to me, and she manages the old president's mansion. It's now like a museum. It's a crazy palace. He has like Louis XIV's private safe in there. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but like she was taking me to mad parts. Like it's not unopened. It's actually a relic. He has like a jade from like the Emperor of China gave him like a statue of jade. It's worth millions. And then we go to his actual tomb, which is underneath the thingy. Looks amazing. But I want you to take a picture. They're like, oh, you can't take a picture of it. I was like, oh, you're not allowed. He's like, oh no, you can. But it just won't show.
It won't show.
Black.
So then I said, I'm not using the film camera. I'm using my iPhone.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, it's my iPhone. He's like, he wasn't even fussed. He's like, you're not the first person to come and do this. Cool. I took 2 photos. Make sure I proper took 2 photos.
Just in focus.
And then I went on my thing. I look at it. It's there. On my whole journey, I kept looking. It's there. Everything is there. So I'm like, man, allow it. Cause I get home and I try to show it to my little brother. It's blank. It's white. It's just when I swipe, it's 2 white pages.
Fuck.
And I'm looking. I was like, so did the jug bang onto my iPhone? That is across the water.
I'm sending it to get repaired immediately,
brother. Because it uploaded straight to my Facebook as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. Let me check my Facebook. Swipe, blank.
Wow.
So I'm like, yeah, bro, this thing is potent, bro. It's potent over there. They don't hide it. Had a man that in that same palace, that president used to think albinos were cursed. So he had a crocodile lake, and he used to get the army to catch albino people and throw them in the lake.
Mad.
Wow.
So that's what he was known for. And there's a man that looks after his crocodiles, but he's in there with them. He's not outside. He's walking with them. He calls them, one of them was called Commandant, Commander. He was the main one. He will eat first. So he'll put it. None of them will move. And as soon as he eats, he throws it. All of them move. And he'll name them. He's in there. He hits them. He sits with them. He talks to them. So they're saying it's because of the judge he has. Anyone else that goes in there, they're dead. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It came out. I'll show you the video. Because all this stuff, when you adore these type of things, once you get something wrong, you're gone. Bro, he's doing what he usually does. He's with them. It's a video. The commandant one, comes out of the water, grabs his leg. Yeah? Another one uses his tail to sweep him. And then they drags him in the water. It's like they planned it. None of the other ones moved. It was like it was planned. And then obviously it was big news in Ivory Coast because it was like an attraction to go there. And when you go there, it's nuts because you think, how is he doing this? And they're like, oh, he didn't adore his the witch man that
gave him the power.
There's things you have to keep maintaining.
You have to do it. Yeah. I've heard about the maintenance thing.
Yo, bro.
My God, bro.
But yeah, I've answered the plantmate stuff. Would I get plantmate stuff?
No.
This is how we're getting the questions.
Plantmate time now. You ready? Yeah. You ready? All right, boom. So this is the trivia section where we ask you 10 questions. You got a couple lifelines. I'm gonna read you your rights. You got phone a partner. You got one time phone a partner.
My girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or any woman.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want problems.
They can't use Google. And
They can't use Google,
they can't use Google, internet, Spotify. No typing nothing to help. Just them, you, and each other's brains.
I'm gonna put them on last speaker.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You got one multiple choice.
Okay.
One ask a 90s baby. So if I ask you the question, you can't ask 10 more VP for help.
Okay.
Skip. If you skip, you don't lose a point. Final question is worth 10 points. For every question you get wrong, you lose a point.
How many questions?
10.
Is it general knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You ready? Oh, right then. Cool. What is the biggest export from the Ivory Coast?
Cocoa.
Good one.
Well done.
Name 4 clubs Didier Drogba played for.
Marseille, Chelsea. Oh shit! Did he play for Monaco? Assex Kotoko. Is that on the list? Yeah, it is.
Kotoko?
It's a team.
Kotoko FC.
It's a team in Ivory Coast. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Ghana, Kotoko.
Monaco.
Verify that one.
Is it Monaco? Oh my God, I keep forgetting where he went after. Where did he retire? What team did he go to? I forgot.
Damn.
I forgot.
I think I know that.
G?
Yeah.
You want to ask a 90s baby?
No.
Oh,
I wanna ask a 90s baby.
No.
He said no.
No, I do.
Don't ask me.
But we don't know the answer.
Oh, you know.
I don't
I don't
have
know
that.
that,
I don't have that Kotoko team here though. But
No.
if it's
You might
Ivory
be trying
Coast,
it.
No, I'm not, bro.
Don't go on your phone.
No,
bruh.
but I could check.
no, but
Have you given up?
Yeah, I've given up.
Okay, then you can go ahead and
Well,
check.
What was the team? Sorry.
Chelsea, Le Mans, Marseille, Galatasaray,
Yeah, that's the one.
Shanghai,
Galatasaray,
Genoa,
yeah.
Phoenix Rising FC,
That was in America. Did he go with America?
Montreal. He went to
Yeah, that's
America.
how it was. Montreal. I think
And-
that's where he retired, no?
Guinea Amp.
I
I
don't
think
know
he
about
retired at. Could be Shanghai.
Monaco's a Nelka, no?
Yeah, it's probably an alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't know why
No,
I
but
thought
he
that.
was.
Monaco.
No.
Anelka wasn't at Monaco. It was Henri.
Oh, was it
Was
Henri?
Anelka
Henri?
at Monaco?
I don't know
I
about
thought he
Anelka.
went-
Henri
Anelka
was
was at
definitely,
PSG.
I think.
Anelka at Monaco.
Neko did everywhere.
Yeah,
Alright, what was the next
exactly.
question? So I lost that point.
Monaco,
Did I
yeah.
get any points at all?
You're back on 0.
Yeah.
How?
You get minus point for everyone you get wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Who featured on the song Moulin Rouge alongside Lil Kim?
MIA.
Mm-hmm.
Missy Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Aguilera.
Hey,
my
Aguilera.
God, Aguilera.
It's cool.
Aguilera.
Got one more.
One more person.
One more person.
Yo, Pink.
Yes.
Well
Oh,
done.
done.
On to Dennis.
Okay. My first question, you should know this. How many things did Conan pull up with?
20 things.
Okay.
I got 20 things.
I want to test your memory there. Okay, question 2. What is a group of pandas known as?
Bandai.
This guy doesn't want to use lifelines.
Word.
Wrong.
Oh,
It's,
yeah, I can use lifelines.
it's an embarrassment.
That's it.
Yo.
I
Yeah.
was thinking, I remember I knew
That's
this.
horrible.
It's crazy.
So I got 0 again.
I think so, yeah.
I need to get this stuff.
Okay, question 3. Where did sushi originate?
Japan.
Incorrect. I knew I was going to get him.
Oh, damn, where is it?
China.
Oh, rush.
I know.
I need to use
You're
lifelines. I need to
rushing.
use
Yeah,
lifelines.
You're rushing.
For no reason.
Come on, allow me on that one, man.
Right. How many cubes are on a 3x3x3 Rubik's Cube?
How many cubes?
3 by 3 by 3.
Hold on. I want to ask a nice baby.
Are you sure about that, man?
I know. This is too funny.
3 by 3
You
by
want
3.
to ask, so who do you want to ask?
'Cause
3x3x3.
27.
Well done. It's there in the answer. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 9, 27.
Oh!
No, I was counting every cube in my head.
Yeah,
that's-
same.
that's-
I was ready
You
to
looked at
start
me like
going,
you knew, so I was going to pick you, but I was like, nah, I need to have some pride.
Yeah, you can't make me. I'm good to answer it. All right, cool. What year did Famalam air?
2017.
Last.
2018.
Damn.
It's 2017.
It says
The
20.
pilot was 2017. It is. Check it.
It's not check
You're
it.
talking
I'll
about
give it
season
10.
1.
Right? We can check it.
You can
Talking
check
about- You're
it.
talking about season 1. Famalam, you said Famalam Ed.
Okay, all right,
This-
cool.
the
Fair
pilot
enough.
was-
I was talking about season 1 to be
You
fair.
didn't say what season.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'll give it to you.
Thank you, I'll take that.
Yep.
Wasn't this?
What is the name of the square that St. Charles Sixth Form is on?
Powers Square?
St. Charles Square.
Is it really?
I knew it was St. Charles Square. Powers Square is Carnival, which is even close to it. And I know my college is not there.
Wow. How you?
Question 10 is worth 10 points. I think he's back on 0 or 1.
I'm on 1, bro. I just lost the point.
1, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Question 10 is worth 10 points, yeah?
Okay.
You get to choose who asks you the question. My category is cars.
What's your category?
My category, I'm gonna go for the alcohol one.
What's your category?
Film.
Film.
Yeah, film.
I feel you're gonna ask me something brazy.
Possibly.
My girl would know that.
Okay.
You've still got to ask your partner.
And my girl would know that.
Alcohol, yeah.
And I trust my girl.
Okay.
Cars, yeah?
Yeah, cars.
She's into cars.
I pick you.
Cars, yeah. Name. If your girl knows car, it could be easy. Name 5 types of Lamborghini.
I'm gonna call our partner.
Yeah.
Sure.
How did you pronounce that?
How I wanted to.
I'm just asking.
You said Lamborghini.
That was a
Lamborghini.
bit wow.
Lamborghini.
I wanted to. Lamborghini. How I wanted to.
Give her FaceTime.
You're just sweating. Just sweating on this thing like that. Please speak. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, babe, don't panic, yeah? So I'm basically kind of playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I've called you, yeah, to answer a question. The topic is cars, yeah?
Name 5 types of Lamborghini.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Your family used to sell supercars. Come on. You do. Don't do this. It's worth 10
Think
points.
about it. She can do it.
Think about it. Do I? Can I still guess one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Euros.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only one I know right now.
Come on, you can do it.
I wish I had asked you, baby man. I could have helped you. I
Yeah.
could have saved the fuck.
Well, you still can.
Babe, I can't believe this.
I don't know any, like, I know more Porsche and stuff, but I don't know.
Mm.
Okay. What did you say? You only did
Euros. You don't know anything else.
Hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Hurricane. Come on, get it all out. Come on.
Come on. There's a major one. Come on.
Aventador.
Aventador, yeah. Yeah, go on.
Aventador.
Go on.
Okay, come on.
It's the English pronunciation, man.
That's so good. That's so good.
Aventador. Okay, cool. Come on.
Here's where it could get techie. Now you kind of need to know the cars.
There's 2. You got this.
Diablo.
Yes.
Diablo.
Well done. Go
Come
on.
on, come
one.
on. You got this. You actually, you know it. Hurricane. You think I would have guessed
I was
hurricane?
never gonna get that.
Something with G.
Something with G.
Yes.
I know Gallardo.
Yeah. Come on.
You see, that's why you're my babe. That's why you're my babe.
Well done.
Lamborghini
Well done.
Gallardo.
All right, baby. Thank you very much. I'll see you later,
10
yeah?
points.
Wow.
Well
Alright.
done. So,
Well done.
has someone got a 10-pointer recently? I feel like.
Yeah,
No.
a few people.
Did I
got
see?
the 10s.
I believed in her even when she didn't believe in herself.
Yeah, that's it.
Babe, I don't know.
You know, sometimes you have to do that with the girls, you know?
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
her family
doubt
sells
them-
supercars.
Yeah.
So I was like, you definitely
You
know.
know this.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
first one said, no, I don't know. Diablo.
The-
Hurricane.
do you know the
bro.
funniest thing? You've been sweating throughout this whole thing on YouTube, and you was only worried about sweating on FaceTime to her. That's love. He said, I'm sweating on this thing. You've been sweating for 2 hours, bro.
Man, that's so funny.
Is it stressful doing these questions?
Bro, I ain't done a quiz of anything, any sort of exam for years.
People only ask you about yourself.
Yeah, we're like, oh, so what do you do?
Yeah.
You can
You know what I
answer.
mean? Like, I can do that. Or an audition, I learn my lines, bro, and it's done.
So, Moutchi Madness happened just last night for us. Obviously,
Yeah.
this is
When
recorded
this
in
comes out.
advance. But what else what's next?
Well, we have the, in terms of parties.
Everything.
Everything. You, what's going on?
Where's your music?
Bro, do you know what it is? Being independent, yeah? It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, you pay a beat, it's 5K, video, 10K, marketing, 5K. That's a bill, bro, in this cosy, I don't know. So I have songs waiting, I have a video film, I filmed it more, I want to pull it out. But you know, I gotta make it, if I can find a way to make like a brand, get involved, and but it's just to minimize cost. Because then, bro, I just end up with nothing. I exhaust myself. I had to see what's important. But bro, the songs are there, bro.
Yeah.
Like the one I have with Victoria, I'm trying to put that out September. Like that one there, I'll play it to you guys. It's a serious one.
Guys are mocking it outside.
Donuts out there and that.
The parties, I got one more. The Moutchi Madness back to school. I think that one is gonna. I'm honing onto nostalgia and giving people a feeling. I want people to leave the parties with a feeling.
Are you supplying school uniform?
I'm gonna do a thing where
We're going Whitehall Clovers.
I
Yeah,
think
that's what I'm thinking.
what I want to do is contact all the schools and do something maybe with the badges. Or someone like if you want your school, you contact us. We'll get the badge for you or something like that to make it so you can stick it on your blazer.
Yeah.
I think that type of gist. But supplying the blazer, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
I
everyone's got a
found
little
my thing
something
the
from
other day.
somewhere.
I found my
Moss Bros.
Not even
that's
I
a
found
buzzword
I
right
even
there.
brought it from my old house to my new house. Yeah, my PE kit. It was a polo.
Bloody hell.
Tell me why that still fits me oversized.
Swear down.
Bro, when I put it on, I was like, Mama mocked it.
Yeah, she was to make sure whatever year you wear this, it will fit
a
you.
Bro.
It will never be small.
Aye, it's still oversized. I was like, nah, this is mad. This is mad.
So I'm gonna load that, around back to school times, like September-ish. Release the song, and then October I did a Apple TV show last year.
Oh, Apple TV is going hard.
Yeah, but I'm actually playing a murderer in the show.
I feel like you said
I murdered my wife, and I get framed. I've got memory. The character's got memory loss. He doesn't remember if he done it or not. So he kind of said, "Yes, I did." His memory starts coming back 12 years in, as it would, and a new evidence comes. So it becomes. There's a big actor called Peter Capaldi. He used to be Doctor Who.
Okay.
He's playing the officer that got me down. He's been trying to get me down since I was on ends. And then a new officer called Kush Jumbo, who's got the new evidence and trying to pull me out. And obviously I got a stepson. So it's something I've never done before. I'm usually in comedy, and I'm in it. And I have, you know those interrogation scenes when you're like, it's the type of role that
You got KFC in it.
Man's
Singing on this song.
on myself. Come on, man.
You're blaming somebody else.
Fuck you, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then I'm just gonna see how the year goes, man. See how my industry right now is kind of frozen up with all the.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm grateful
yeah,
that
very
something's
true.
coming out. I have my own TV show. We're just waiting for the green light to film it with Channel 4. Everything is just, I'm just living life, trying to stay level-headed, trying to take it to the next level. I think next year, it's America, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot. There's agents that want to sign me out there. Again, the strikes have
Yeah.
So, not even that. The big agency bought my English agency, so now they're one. I
Okay.
looked on their books and they're like, yeah, we want to take him. So, we'll see, man.
Sounds promising.
We'll see, bro.
What happened?
Bro, industry, 1 minute is like this, 1 minute is like that. I'm just trying to.
I think that stuff
level-headed.
is mad though with the whole chat GBT thing. That's what it,
It's
is
not
that
the,
what
it's not the main thing.
because
bro.
that's what they keep saying. Like,
That's not the main.
That
it's,
the
it's
CGI
royalties,
all
bro.
sorts.
oh, the royalties as well. Yeah, that was it. as well.
Residuals, niggas.
Yeah.
They need that in order to fit a certain quota so they can have health insurance.
Do you know what actually?
If they don't have it, don't get health insurance.
You might have the answer. My wife asked me, how do films make money off cinema? Because obviously the film gets made, and say like the film costs 20 million to make,
Yeah.
and then it goes out in cinema. So does the cinema buy the film, license the film, but then how does money get back? Say like the film then makes 40 million.
At box
How
office
does
or whatever.
what happened? Like what happens?
It's different. There's different ways films can make money in it. It's like if we make a film here, if we sell it to France, by sell it to France, it's like let's say Netflix France or Amazon France and a certain number of how cinema chains work is there's like max only 2-3 that own everything. So and they're also owned by studios. So it's like it's weird. It's like we bought it from you or blah,
But you
it's like
basically bought it from
it's like,
yourself.
It's like buying a song, yeah. If someone buys my song, they're gonna buy it.
A bit more, please.
If someone buys my song, they're gonna buy it for a certain amount, like whatever you're buying it for, and then I still have royalties on it. Do you get what I mean? I still know how many tickets were bought. Do you get what I mean? So I know that, cool, this film, yeah, we sold it for this much and blah, blah, blah. So let's say UCI buys it for 20 million. And then, you know, on box office, 16 million people came to see it. And well, that 16 million equals how many tickets? So it made this much in box office on the opening weekend. And blah, blah, blah. There's different ways.
So they do back end commission.
100%.
So it's royalties essentially. They collect
it's
royalties.
all royalties, and it's
so
like,
they sell it to View, Cineworld, Odeon, and whatever.
But
Each
they're
of
owned by. It's never like it's like collecting votes. It's like in Dunkirk, Labour voted 1,000 people. In this place, they voted 2 million people. It's like it's all added up, and then the numbers then now come in. Like in that £16 ticket, how much percentage is for the cinema? How much percentage is for this? And then out of that comes for the writers.
Is that what they want then?
But they've been removed from that.
The writers have been removed from that.
Yeah, bro, they don't get.
So they were there before.
They were there before.
Bro, that's
it's like
bad.
So you just get a one up front.
Yeah, now it's just one up front.
But I heard Samuel L. Jackson has a nice deal. If he still got it, and he used to negotiate. Cool, you could pay me my up front, but I also want 5% of the back end.
Bare people do that now.
Yeah,
bare people do that now. It's like but he can do that because he's the highest grossing.
Yeah. That's what
like,
a lot of
film he touches, it gets billions of. So he can say that. No, you can't. I can't do that off the jump.
Yeah, a lot of people say that the higher grossing actors can kind of be all right. So that's why they need to lead the marches because.
Well, most of them do it themselves, so they get paid three ways: produce, write.
Yeah, because
like
they realize that's what the bread is.
Yeah. Like Ryan Reynolds is on a madness.
What did he produce?
He does hella things.
He's wild.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Hella things.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and
Ryan
he
Reynolds.
usually just like plays himself or the same person.
Yeah,
just runs it up.
Yeah.
You said the same thing about Denzel.
Yeah.
Nah, I saw him play Macbeth, man.
Who?
That was Denzel.
What in theatre?
No, you were talking about Apple TV one.
Yeah,
that was Denzel, bro.
It's Denzel, but he's playing Macbeth. I ain't never seen him do that. Like,
but
he does different things. Come on, equalizes different to fences.
Probably the most Denzel he's ever been.
It's different to fences.
That's still Denzel. What makes you think you can call me? You talk sir when you talk to me.
He doesn't do that in Equalizer.
He doesn't do that.
Excuse me?
He doesn't wait. He doesn't. Nah, I know what you mean.
He doesn't do this in Equalizer.
It's not exactly
in
the
all
same
of the Equalizers. Do you want to make a bet?
Say what you said again.
You don't think he does this in Equalizer?
What?
That hand movement there.
I just want to say there's 3 Equalizer movies. One's about to come out.
Let me think.
Are you sure?
Let me think.
Because I've got the scene in my head already, and I'm gonna take that money, bro.
You've already got the scene. I'm not sure.
He loads that.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he does it all the. Like he might do like mannerisms. But I don't think he plays. He's the same in every film.
That's the scene. I don't know. I don't know what film it is. Denzel goes into a convenience store. He's a lawyer, and he sees an up-and-coming, a junior lawyer that really reveres him. And the guy's like giving him his props and blah, blah, blah. His proper's like, no, I think you're amazing. I love your case here, blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, lovely to meet you, man, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, can I talk to you again? He's like, do you ever want to go for a coffee sometime? But he says it in like he's trying to move to him. Because I think the guy is he's gay.
Yeah.
The young kid's gay. Denzel looks at him and bro, he does a 360 turn. He's like, he turns around. Yeah. And he grabs him. He's like, what makes you think I'm gay? I was like, this scene today would have been a madness.
Yeah.
But bro, you need, I'm going to find the scene. He does a 360 turn when this guy says to him, can I take you for a coffee? Because he couldn't believe. He's like, what makes you think
talking to me?
Me. He was so gangster in that time, yeah, of how his mannerisms, and he still does it.
What about? Have you seen Mo Better Blues?
No, I haven't seen that.
Different.
We're gonna need to sign that anyway because we're running out of time on the.
That one's locked already. Alright, cool.
Sorry. Yeah. Other than that, you know the theory, bro.
Nah, his baby's crazy.
Cool.